All right, keep reading. Andrew, we respond to your letter sometime next week after we've received and reviewed the deposition transcript of Redacted. Regards, Joan. The interviewer replied, Dear Counsel, please see the attached correspondence, and it's 11 sanctions, and basically the motion at issue. Then Andrew responds, Dear Counsel, please see the attached motion for sanctions that we are hereby serving upon you by this email. Please note we will promptly file this motion, the appropriate actions upon the expiration of the safe harbor period, unless plaintiff first files an appropriate notice of errata and corrective pleading. The interim, all our clients' rights and remedies are reserved. So we're saying, hey, we're going to do this December 1st. This is when we're going to do this. We're going to give you plenty of time. If you want to file the notice of errata, correct your pleading, you can just file it again, correct it, and they'll get rid of the old one. They haven't done so. So now here's the motion. What do you know?
But that just means they're incompetent. I mean...
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, what?
Pretty much, yeah.
I think they're malicious, not incompetent.
Yeah, wait, why would you assume incompetence?
Well, both.
I mean, exactly. They could be malicious by acting incompetently, right? So,
No, you'll see. It's malicious. There's probably going to be another one following this pretty soon. It's malicious.
So they're just dragging their feet on purpose.
Nope, they're not dragging their feet. We might see a motion soon with them trying to fight it. Yep.
Oh. Might just. You're saying there might be a reply, Destiny? Is that what you're saying?
Nope. Not a reply. Is Kafka in here?
He just left.
Kafka's not in here. He wasn't here a bit ago. Does Kafka
think he's in
want to
chat,
join?
No, it's
Also,
okay.
I have a little birdie, completely unrelated, said that they actually gave those counsel extra time. Look at Rule 11C2. So this is probably true. December 1st is actually probably more than generous.
It is.
Federal
You need
Very
21 days, I
reasonable.
think. 21 days is the notice period.
Yeah,
I think
probably
we
21 days, meaning like this was October 30th that they were told. They said, tell us by tomorrow, October 31st, and then we're now more than a month later. So
A reason you should probably end your Twitch stream, by the way.
Yeah, I've just done that, but oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
good point. Oh my God, it's Kafka Esquire. It's him.
What?
No way. Destiny, you summoned him?
No. I just asked where he was. I just can't just ask where a person is. It always has to be a fucking summoning.
Oh, I mean, he's here now.
Oh.
There's your answer.
Sorry,
He's a minion.
Yeah.
You summon him.
I got harassed in chat. They said you were crying, Destiny. Are you okay?
I made it. I'm doing okay now. I was
Okay,
crying
good.
a lot before, but now I'm not.
Okay, good.
Now that the motion's out, he can finally stop crying. 'Cause he's gonna get justice, right?
Definitely.
Damn. Anybody else learn yesterday that shipwrecks are just when they crash?
That's what I learned. Yeah, it's just a crash, nothing else. There are no obligations to rescue people that you've struck in boats or struck with, in their boat. Definitely not. Yeah, not a war crime at all. Even though legal experts have said so, former military lawyers.
Also,
You know,
You don't
Also,
need
the
any of that.
United
It's literally,
States-
it's just explicitly in the fucking manual. I think like shipwreck
Yeah.
is read like 252 times or whatever. Somebody emailed me the thing. Like it's not. This is not like a serious. Nothing is. That was probably the most unserious thing I think I've ever debated in my entire life. Like I feel like when you're hopping around to shit like that. Well, shipwrecked. It's not like they crashed. Like it's not like Pirates of the Caribbean. Like okay, dude. That was insane.
well,
See-
if you hadn't harassed him so much, you probably would have gotten to hear his world's greatest self-defense lawyer take, so he would understand how actually these guys were acting in self-defense.
True.
The
Greatest
the
self-defense.
legal expert who knows so much about self-defense. That's why his Twitter is purely filled with, "Hey, Indians have low IQ. Hey, birthright citizenship, it actually doesn't exist. Hey, yeah." It's a very very smart legal guy. Clearly.
Dude, I
Did
was
you see
getting.
Caroline
There were like
Davis?
2 points of that debate where I got so mind fucked. Where I was like, wait a second, am I like so? Because I've been to the Capitol before, and when that guy was like, we're not talking about the Capitol, or we're not talking about D.C. We're talking about the Capitol. I'm like, wait a second, is it in Virginia or something? And I didn't know this.
That was a hilarious stun lock to
Oh
see
my
you just like in
God.
that moment just be like, wait a minute.
I had to go, yeah, and then
Yeah.
the guys are like, the FBI? That's not the DOJ, you fucking retard. And it's like, how do you think the DOJ does investigate? What the fuck? Why would you even say, it's so stupid. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it's retarded.
Okay, yeah, as like little background on me. I worked at the DOJ at one point, and I literally would interact with the FBI agents. I have been to a black site before. Like it's yes,
Whoa.
100% the DOJ takes part in and has a say in not only
Well,
in
it's literally
initiating
it's
those,
the
but,
the
what's
inferior
ongoing.
It's an inferior office.
Yeah.
But it's literally
Exactly.
it's part of the DOJ. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. What are you, dumb.
Yeah, it's very cringe.
Yeah, I was after the debate, started arguing with this guy on Twitter about the birth of citizenship shit. And he's like bringing up, it's literally in the opinion, bro. And so I quote the Wong Kim Ark opinion back to him when it was affirmed that if you're born in the U.S., you're a U.S. citizen. Yeah, so self-defense lawyer seems to have a lot of thoughts about non-self-defense shit, and all of this shit is just DEI.
It's all the
people,
same copy-pasted
posting
shit of
people's
everybody. None of
accounts.
it is going to be new or unique.
Yeah.
Oh, and I picked up. I got the, I got the debate tactics from listening to the fucking oral arguments. Anytime a fucking Trumpel tries to argue some bullshit on process or procedure, just ask them the next question, because they're always trying to avoid substance. But then what you do is you just say, okay, let's say we satisfy the process or procedure. Would you change your mind then? They'll never say yes. And yeah, I did that yesterday when he was like, well, actually, it's because they brought the case in D.C. and not Texas. And rather than do the whole fucking venue versus jurisdiction fight, it's like, okay, well, what if they brought it up in Texas then? Would you think that then that was a strong case? He's like, I'm not sure. It's like, okay, you fucking retard. What a waste of time.
And they specifically refused to answer your question about, hey, let's say they did it in Texas. Then could that judge have ordered the plane to turn back?
Yeah, he just
no
said,
answer,
it was an
because-
interesting question. Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was frustrating because like I think that you pointed out very well during it. That's like they're not answering questions, and but then you were being admonished for it when it was like, well, very clearly these people like have no interest in actually maintaining the discussion. Like that one guy, the guy you were debating with was like, oh, we're so far from the topic, blah blah blah. And it's like anytime they go on topic, you immediately jump away.
And when they brought up fucking, what was it, BLM or whatever? Like, why are you guys bringing up BLM? Or was it BLM or was it a different topic? Yeah, I was like, oh my god, come on, guys. Cringe.
But didn't this guy Andrew leave after Soipo tried to ask him a question and he refused to actually engage
he
with
was
the
like,
question?
let me
I
ask
will
a
answer
question.
how I like.
And the guy was like, well, that question's actually not relevant, so I'm not going to answer it. Oh my god.
Yeah, well, it was great because he immediately just like that moment that you need to like get a clip of you saying that like Republicans only need to act within the bounds of the law, and then put that next to his response to Soypil's question of Donald Trump doesn't have a legal duty to whatever the fuck he said, and it's like, yep, that is how they operate entirely when they debate about this shit.
How crazy to say that. Like when they put out some video saying, hey, here's the law, it's like we have to read all the context into all of this to figure out why this is the worst thing ever. But for Trump, well, he was trolling, LOL. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, they acted like reasonable minds could not possibly differ on that, which is insane. Like, I think it's if they want to like make the argument that that's what it was, okay, like regardless of whether or not that's retarded, sure, make the argument. But they weren't saying that. They were saying, no. It is so plainly obvious. No one can disagree. If you watch that video, it is impossible to disagree.
Not
that
commit
these people are breaking
treason,
the
and
law.
that's what they're trying to tell people. It was like, okay, dude.
Yeah, which is funny because it's like it reminds me a lot of like back in like the teens of the 2000s where like you would see like blue-haired liberals or whatever like fall for the dog whistles where people are like white lives matter or like, you know, it's okay to be white, and it's like so obvious to just don't take that bait, just don't have that conversation. And here it's crazy that they're like, no, we're fighting on this ground, and it's like it's very obvious that they're trying to bait you into like having this really bad optics argument of getting upset. And for some reason, they're all just like immediately taking the bait on it. It's like, I don't know why people don't just say he doesn't issue illegal orders, so this doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's
right?
what
I don't know why
said.
that's
Like,
not the response.
it should have been an easy. Yeah, they're getting baited like the White Lives Matter shit. It's like you should just say like, oh well, LOL. Who cares if they say that? We don't issue illegal orders, and then you're done. The fact that you would get so fucking insensitive. How dare you tell our fucking soldiers not to follow illegal fucking orders? And it's like, damn. But the problem is that like
every time, and
generally,
you kept bringing it back.
You're, as a soldier, you're not like if somebody's telling you like we're gonna strike, you know, this fucking building, and you're like, oh god, I think I saw civilians in there yesterday. Whatever. Like soldiers aren't supposed to be making calls like this. But when you get an order where it's like you see the people floating in the water after you blew the ship up, fucking kill them. That's a very clear. Every fucking manual, any country, any international law, any maritime, whatever the fuck, you cannot do this. That is such an obvious no. It's like shooting down people in parachutes. It's just an insane thing to do.
Well, and
according to the reporting, the order from Hexeth was kill everyone, and then the
No,
reporting
have a
named the
patsy now.
specific admiral and the admiral
Yeah.
ordered the second tap, the double tap strike, specifically to comply with that order from Hegseth. It's just
They're
on
pinning it on the admiral now.
On top of all of that, right, the American military swears allegiance to the Constitution, which has been burnt to a cinder by this administration. So anything that's anti-constitutional, it's not just about being illegal in terms of international law. If it's against the Constitution, they can also refrain from doing it on that basis, right?
Exactly.
Kind of,
Well,
yeah. They're not supposed to be making it's not supposed to be like snap crazy, these guys are acting like technically the point that they're bringing up is correct, but it's just not relevant. Where they're like, there are complicated matters that you could litigate or couldn't litigate or whatever. But shooting people in the water that's not a complicated matter, and it's ridiculous to pretend that.
Well, according to
and
Caroline
also-
Levitt today, like the shipwrecked sailors were a threat to the United States, the big mighty United States, so they had to be killed.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, so two things. First, so like one, the military has a process. If a soldier or anytime military personnel says this is an illegal order, I'm not going to follow it. We have military courts. We have procedures for this, and it's not like this is something that like is impossible for people to contain. And if someone incorrectly or does so in a way that like does endanger their fellow soldiers or things like that, we have processes to handle soldiers that do that. If they do so in bad faith, things like that. So the idea that like the military would be like ground to a halt if someone did this is just stupid. But then the other one is, I don't know if you caught this, Destiny. I didn't hear if you responded to this in that debate, but I believe it was the self-defense master who called the people in the boats chemical terrorists against the United States.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Which was like the most like dumb like double speak fucking propaganda language I've heard in a long time. Just like, oh, actually, people that we suspect of selling drugs here, that's chemical terrorism. Yeah.
No evidence that is the case at all, by the way, not even to senators, as they've said. Maybe it has something to do with why those 6 senators said don't follow legal orders, is because they haven't been shown any evidence that these are legal strikes at all.
I've never seen anybody refer to drug dealers as chemical terrorists in a legal context before. I've never heard. It's like the most like made up bullshit shit for TikTok to keep the fucking hogs happy.
It sounds like the kind of band I listen to when I'm programming or something, like some electronic music.
Didn't Lindsey Graham call them like the narco cartel caliphate?
Days?
Like they're calling
and that
them a
stupid
caliphate
fucking
now.
with that stupid Twitter picture that he did or whatever. Yeah.
Everything is a caliphate now.
It's just so cringe. It's so unserious though, right? You see like how unserious. Like there's no I wish there was an easy way to bro. You do not believe these arguments like uncivil law, these like free speech warriors and everything. The whole like when I asked him at the end, can Donald Trump punch a baby in the face? And he's like, nobody should punch a baby. Like it's like impossible to get a single concession on literally fucking anything.
Well, I mean, in the end, they just start saying absurd stuff, though. No, I was just saying, in the end, you get them to say really absurd stuff, and that's kind of proving the point, right? If you can get them to say something absurd that Trump can do no wrong, then you've won the argument. But to anyone that's got 2 brain cells between their ears.
Yeah, I guess.
So,
but like, what even like arguments were they going to make about the Afghani shooter? Like, that's the thing. Like, they needed to get away from it because there's just nothing there for them to even really like discuss about. It's very plainly obvious what's going on.
Everything is
right?
so dumb, because even for the Afghanistan shooter today on Piers, like everybody's talking about like vetting and terrorism and everything else. And it's like, what vetting terrorism? What are you guys talking about? We don't even know why the fuck this guy killed anybody. This guy's got like a family of 5. He's lived in the U.S. for like 8 fucking years. What could we have vetted? What are we even talking about at this point?
No
and I think
motive has been given.
Yeah, Vinny or someone else was like, well, these guys are sleepers.
Chris came on. Yeah, Chris came on and said that he was radicalized while within, like after arriving in the U.S. That was what she said yesterday. So
they didn't recover the etched bullet casings yet, so we don't know his motives.
True.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well,
Hobbit Faller, hello.
How about when Logic wouldn't say that Trump killing someone on the street would be bad and deflected every time? Or punching a child. He
Punching.
wouldn't
Well,
say
that's well. Yeah,
punching a
he
child.
said it was anybody doing it would be bad, is what he said. He couldn't. Yeah. Yeah. It's just all of it is dumb.
Why would you particularize it? For what?
That was my favorite part.
I mean, you can tell that they love the division that comes from this, right? Because a division is the only reason they exist. So, I mean, they're not exactly helping other Afghanis in the US right now by making a case of us and them, and the Afghanis are really dangerous, right? There are cases of Afghanis staying at home and being afraid of going out now. So it's really destroying integration. It's really polarizing society. And
Well,
they
because the
love
actual
that.
argument is they don't want any of them here, which Vinny was honest about this morning. They just don't want it. They want to get rid of all of them. Yeah.
Colonel Lovett called them all thousands of criminal terrorists that are coming in. All the people who came from Afghanistan after the pullout.
Sounds
That's
right.
what he
Were you on
said.
Pierce?
Yeah. This one. I think it's already posted. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Real quick,
Okay,
I have a question.
You have
What's up?
Okay, no memes. I need you out of the meme headspace.
Nope,
Okay,
I'm never
no being upset over last night. Okay,
Okay.
I'm getting one guide by
Uh oh.
multiple people, so I'm getting multi-guide.
Okay.
Guys are coming at me at multiple times.
Okay.
Okay,
What about on you?
oh yeah.
Nice.
let's say we take full power in 2028. Okay, super majorities across the board.
Mm-hmm.
But let's say that Trump pardons everyone, okay? Across the board, pardon, boom. Nothing can be brought in criminal court. Somebody brought up to you last night about, well, we should just bring them in front of Congress. We should ask them all those questions. If they lie, then obviously we can hold them in contempt of Congress. And you seem to kind of agree with that, right? That's one method to go about doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy came out on my stream earlier and said
Yeah,
something.
it's a test. This German guy brought it up yesterday.
So my question is, let's say everybody gets pardoned. You have no legal recourse against any of these people. Can we assume that is a probable thing to happen?
No. Or I mean, like, he might try it, but like, if we're gonna be creative like the Republicans are, then there's if we're gonna like be retarded. No, I'm not saying you're being retarded, but if like we're gonna be retarded like MAGA's being retarded, then we can just be retarded. The pardon is nothing matters. Nothing on paper matters.
Also, like, it's always said, but like, just remember for these conversations, like, if the president can only pardon federal shit,
Exactly.
so in theory you can still prosecute these people under state
Through
charges.
state. Yeah. This is
Yeah.
and you can create lots of state laws in states, and then where you can bring in something new, and then they can basically commit the crime by continuing their lies later on.
Sure.
Right? That there's some way that by lying they're threatening the state in some way, and therefore it can become something that they.
Yeah, and I agree with all that. I need a non-meme answer. You would never say that we should do things like suspend habeas corpus and jail people like illegally, and anybody that is going to do that should be pardoned, and we should just continuously hold political opponents in jail indefinitely and pardon and say that we're not going to release them when it goes to court, all these kinds of things, right?
I don't think we should suspend habeas corpus, but we can just like we can just like be creative with things. So like for instance, they're saying right now that like real quick, we're not suspending habeas corpus. No, we would never have to though. Just like how this government doesn't ever do anything illegal, quote unquote, because there's always like a loophole. So we could say that, like, for instance, like, oh, well, we see that Trump has pardoned people without knowing who they were, so that's evidence that Trump didn't pardon anybody. Therefore, all of the pardons are invalid. Like they're trying to do with Biden. We just do that. If they want to do it with Biden, we just do it with Trump. But we have evidence, at least. We have more evidence that Trump doesn't know who he's pardoning with the Binance guy than we do that Biden used an AutoPen. So we say some shit like that, get rid of all the pardons, and then just go down that road. If that's what they want to do, yeah.
I mean,
Sure, but
if Trump's got even the slightest dementia, I mean, that should invalidate pretty much everything he does, right?
Base.
But the thing that keeps getting me, you will never advocate for us to illegally jail people. So I understand what you're saying about the pardons, and we can question the pardons, but you're all talking about stuff that's within the bounds of the law. You are not saying that we should go outside of the bounds of the law to jail people, pardon anybody that might be implicated in that crime of illegally jailing people, and then just continuously do that until we get our way.
I understand what you're saying, but the framing is incorrect. The problem that I'm having is that the law is an agreement between gentlemen that we're going to like follow it in good faith. And as soon as you toss that good faith, you can do anything you want without even quote unquote breaking the law, right? Like if you ask the Trump admin on anything that they're doing, they would all tell you we're not breaking the law. We're doing our best to follow the law all the time. And every executive order says as long as the law allows. So, I mean, like, I wouldn't advocate for, quote unquote, breaking the law, just creative interpretations of the law that, in my opinion, are breaking the law, but the Republicans are apparently saying it's not breaking the law. I don't know if that makes sense or not.
Yeah, it's very it's very simple in
quick,
this hypothetical future. Like if you have Congress, if you have control of Congress, you can create laws that would allow you to do this, or retract laws that would not allow you to do this. Or in this hypothetical future administration, you can pack the court and suddenly no matter what you do, you're doing illegally. So it's a little also like you can just repeat stuff like let's say Pete Hegseth gets pardoned, right? In theory, you could still get him on international war crimes. Let's say, what if he gets deported and the judge's order only goes through after the plane's already gone?
That's a good point about international. That's a good point actually about international war crimes. A lot of these could be involved in issues regarding this, and therefore they can be just sent to The Hague, and The Hague can deal with them. Right? They're not pardoned from crimes on that level, are they?
Well, and real quick, how about like one thing that I think is important to point out, and I was speaking with Pisco earlier today about this, and it relied a little bit on what Destiny said last night about how the Republicans are acting inside the law while Democrats have to act within inside morality. And it sounds like what you want is for Democrats to act within morality. But what's happening right now is we're in a system where you have to act within the law.
That's not what I'm advocating for.
Well, one second.
I heard your conversation with Pisco this morning.
But the deal is that you're asking for a very high level moral interpretation of the law. And I'm saying that, and I think Desmond would agree, the law is so vague right now that there's no requirement to have that high moral interpretation. And we can use the interpretation that we need to get what we want done. And then afterwards, if we want that high level moral interpretation of the law, let's make it explicit. Let's stop leaving it up for chance. And if that's what we want, let's make it so that there's no disagreement around it. There's no interpretation needed. Because otherwise, as long as we're in a world where there's interpretation that can be done, why would we use an interpretation that puts us at a disadvantage?
Well, the problem is it's not a matter of interpretation. It's a matter of, well, it's kind of interpretation, but there's no way we can remove the ambiguity. You just have to get people who are willing to play within that are like acting in good faith. Like for instance, we could say, hey, how about this? Okay, how about we just wait? Did David do this, or I don't know who biblically did this to some guy? He wanted to fuck his wife. We could just recall. Was it? Yeah, we could just recall Hegseth to the military and then go put him on the front line somewhere until he, whatever happens, right? Yeah, they've done that, right? They said Mark Kelly, was it? They want to recall him back into active duty service? Oh, fuck it, let's just do that. Any Republican that was in active duty military service, recall him and deploy them to front line somewhere in some fucking new war we could start or whatever, since the Trump admin seems to love that.
Happens.
Yeah, I mean, like, technically that's following the law. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I agree with all of that. What I'm asking you is explicitly, people are saying that we should break laws because the Trump administration is breaking laws. And I'm not saying like, oh, well, they're stretching the law in some sort of way. I'm saying people explicitly saying that we should break laws, not like know that they're fully wrong. We're not trying to stretch it in any sort of way. We're not trying to do anything fancy. They are saying we should break laws and jail people indefinitely against the law, not against morality, against the law itself, in no stretch or anything of what you're talking about with any of these other ideas. I am asking you, you would never advocate for us to explicitly do something that we know is completely against the law. There's no ambiguity, there's no interpretation, there's no nothing. We are doing it because that is strictly what we are doing to win or survive or whatever it is that you want to say.
I mean, I probably wouldn't advocate for anything like that. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know how. I mean, like, you can basically do whatever you want though within the bounds of the law if you're going to be like the Republicans are with their interpreting it.
I mean, if the president does something illegal, then that's what the courts are for, right? Just follow suit.
But what's important, and the reason that I'm asking, and I don't like, I could sit in my car and talk about this forever, but what I'm explicitly asking is that Destiny is not saying that we should go and jail people without trial, pardon people that are doing the jailing. He's not saying that we should do any of those things, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I guess not, but it's not. I just feel like it's not really relevant because you can do whatever you want within the bounds of the law anyway, as long as you want to play like the Republicans are playing.
I mean, there is a relevance, right? And I think this is the whole point
of the law.
But within the bounds of the law means anything. I can do anything within the bounds of the law if I'm going to be creative with how I interpret things. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
But
you would never creatively interpret that you can hold people indefinitely in jail without trial. That's not within any bounds of any
US
law
already does that.
whatsoever.
I think the
No,
United
they
States already
absolutely
theoretically can do that
is.
with the whole Guantanamo Bay and suspected of terrorist
Yeah, no.
actions, right?
Yeah, but does
So
that
this is
is
just a
that with
category.
American citizens?
I think it can. Can it apply to
It's-
American
sorry.
citizens?
You said law, not morality, right?
Well, yeah, we're talking the law.
Pretty sure
Yeah.
you could theoretically do it to American citizens.
I mean, there's always got to be a narrative in which you can make sure that they're not seeing themselves as victims or can argue that they're victims, right? So that's the other importance of using the law, however creative it might be, so that you can neutrally say, we're just doing what the law says and we're protecting the Constitution, we're protecting the country. But if you couldn't do that, I think, on the basis of the fact that it just makes them look like they're victims of this big evil Democrats that have finally got power. So that's the main reason in practice that you shouldn't do that, right?
Well, I
But-
mean, they already think that,
but-
right?
Yeah, but it's not
the
about them.
difference-
It's
the
about the
difference
people. It's about the other people that could vote either way. That right. The problem at the moment for the Democrats is that they're not getting enough people to vote against the Republicans, and some of those people would waver if they saw things like that being done.
But I guess the difference is that we're not saying that, like we can agree that no matter what the legal situation is or how it came about, that Trump didn't just jail Comey or Letitia James.
I would consider the indictment stuff to be on that level, or maybe worse, since the prosecutor's not even legally appointed. Yes.
You would say that it's worse to do that indictment than to just jail Comey?
Potentially, there's a world where it is.
Well, I'm sorry.
The fact that they're fighting,
this
the fact that they're having I say that because there's theoretically, I don't know how this will go all the way to the Supreme Court, but there's an open legal question right now about whether or not the Attorney General can infinitely have her own un-Senate confirmed prosecutorial appointments because of her creative reading of the 120-day rule, which would be, in my opinion, probably more destructive than actually just jailing somebody on no charges. Because at that point, you basically robbed the Senate of their check and balance on prosecutor appointments. Also, I don't know if anybody in the history of all of mankind, has anybody ever jailed anybody without charges? Like, every terrorist group, Saddam Hussein, Hitler, everybody that was quote unquote jailing people, they always have charges. Yeah, it's always treason or rebellion or some bullshit. Everybody has charges. You just make them up. Like, I don't think anybody ever says, like, I'm jailing this guy without charges.
But I think in the context of what we're talking about in the normal way that people are charged and jailed in the United States is that they are expected to have a trial, and that the outcome of that trial determines what will happen with that person. That's the bounds that I'm talking.
I understand. I understand what you're saying,
normal,
and it's impossible for me to express this point. Like, even with the fucking losers yesterday on that call, but like, there is nothing in all of U.S. history that is the equivalent to the President of the United States giving a public direction to the Attorney General to indict 3 people, naming the prosecutor to do it. You will never, ever. That's like the most, like, presidents would cringe. Like, even if you were doing that, you would hide that like crazy. You would never act in such a way. And for Trump to be doing
and
that.
that's why when Good Logic tried to say that Obama going after, I can't even remember what was it, the evangelical church thing or whatever.
It was
that
the
people
IRS
tried to
tax
say,
bullshit, which was bullshit.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy. That whole debate was ridiculous because your whole point is that Trump is doing these things blatantly and out in the open, and what they're saying is like, well, we don't know that these things didn't happen behind closed doors. And it's like, well, isn't that like, isn't it worse that we're just okay with these like huge breaks in norms, and the only way that we're like justifying it is, well, it's possible that Obama did this, or what's stupid is that in that whole conversation, not one of them talked about Biden's DOJ going after Trump, because they knew that they would lose that argument.
Sure.
Because of all the things that they tried to build up, saying that Trump was, okay, and he's within his bounds of his power and all that kind of stuff. They knew that would apply to Biden and what they accused Biden of
I
doing.
think on civil law tried to flirt with the Mar-a-Lago thing a little bit, but yeah. I think the issue is, especially for lawyers, is like what they try to do is because they know like one or two legal words that they memorized from that they probably had to relook up on fucking Westlaw or some shit. They think that they can dazzle people with their fucking retarded knowledge when they show up on panels. But like as soon as they realize, especially that one fucking loser, the guy who claimed to be so good at self-defense but subjected himself to fucking assault for 30 minutes by me and Soypill, that guy, as soon as he realized that he wasn't gonna be able to play that game, he just fucking dipped immediately. So yeah, there's once you get into the substance of anything.
You called out that guy's laugh.
Oh yeah, ha 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 ha! Yeah. Oh my god, what a fucking loser, dude.
Smarmy fucking dude, that was so fucking cringe.
So
okay,
cringe.
well, I guess I needed you to say out loud that you're not here for you're here for us to stretch things to whatever
Well, yeah,
level that
I think
we
you're
can.
still missing the point. Is that you can do anything with the laws as written. You don't need to. Nobody jails people with no charges. Everybody has a charge. Every authoritarian, every dictator, every Spanish Inquisition had charges of being they weren't the witch people, right? Whoever that was, the Salem witch trial. I don't know. Everybody has a charge.
The Muslims?
Sure, whatever.
Sure,
Everybody
but,
has a charge.
Let's say that you put Trump in jail on charges of insurrection. You wouldn't say, okay, let's do that, but let's never give him a trial.
Well, you wouldn't have to. For the insurrection thing, you don't have to.
Well, no, he's saying for a criminal charge. I mean, you can't charge presidents with
criminal
crimes
charge, yeah.
anymore, so yeah. Like, I would never say that, but like, the worst thing that I could say, right, is that like, oh, I think the next president should just order assassinations of every single Republican
Yeah, I was gonna
lawmaker.
say, that's
and that
legal.
would be something that is
Remember?
explicitly protected by now the Supreme Court. You can't, like, they could impeach him if they want, if there are any of those congressmen left alive, I guess, after the president flexes his newfound powers. But like, that would be a thing that's like fully and completely legal, more legal than what the Trump admin is doing now. So it's just a pointless legality.
Would you ever advocate for that?
Well, I don't know, but it would be fully legal.
Well, I understand, but you wouldn't advocate for it, is what I'm saying. There is
Would I ever
a sense
advocate
of
for it?
morality that you do. Well,
Where-
okay.
I mean, where-
at this
just to
exact
be-
at this exact moment,
at this exact moment, no. And I love you, and I'm not accusing you of doing this. I'm not, okay? But like, as Americans, we tend to just like super not give a fuck about other people being tortured and murdered and drowned and killed in other countries because it's just based and they're brown or they're south of the border, whatever the fuck. But like, we are murdering Venezuelans. We're just murdering them in their boats. We're murdering people with no declaration
Vietnam
of
as well.
war in an area where we're not authorized to do, indiscriminate strikes or whatever, and then we're killing people who are floating in the water afterwards. That's just a level of insanity that is just so far beyond the pale. And it's like another day. 10 months in. We're like 10 months in. It's just, or 11 months in. It's like crazy.
I'm Venezuelan American. Like this, like shooting of drug boats with no fucking legal justification at all. And notwithstanding, like just a few months ago, for like 4 months, just random Venezuelans that came over legally were fucking thrown into a El Salvadorian gulag with no charges, no crime committed. They were just in there. And the only reason they were let out was because the administration got fucked enough by the public pressure that they had to release them.
I do.
It's literally it.
One thing before I go, all these people that say that Trump can do these things within the legal bounds, you should just, anytime they talk about immigration and Biden letting people in and all that kind of stuff, he's able to do that. He
They
has
never.
full
That was the whole
control
point.
over.
That was the whole point of my debate, is that they never go by what he's legally. For the Democrats, it's not what you're legally allowed to do; it's what you're morally compelled to do. And then for the Republicans, it's whatever is within the bounds of the most outer perimeter interpretation of the law. That's how they always do it.
But Hobbit, before you go, how far would you go? I mean, even if everything was legal, would you use it?
I would. So I've said on multiple occasions, I think one, we should stay within the bounds of the law, for sure. Now what that means as far as how far you can stretch it, if Trump, let's just say, doesn't pardon somebody in this administration, let's say he's about to do all the pardons on his way out, we know historically that Trump's not going to have this same cabinet through this whole administration. He might, but let's say Kristi Noem or somebody gets tossed out and he doesn't pardon them, we should go after that person 100%. We should go after, if he pardons his whole cabinet, we should go after every person that was underneath those people. I'm just in the belief that they're probably going to pardon everybody, so we will have to figure out whether it's through state charges or, through some sort of military charges for stuff that Hegseth does, whatever it might be. I'm fully into us getting super, super creative, but I do think that just jailing people with no due process whatsoever. Like, I think that's legally wrong and against
So-
the Constitution. So
So
And-
if your
and
bound
you-
is the law, then it's legal to president has criminal immunity. That's what we just brought up. Assassinations. That's legal, right? Is that what you're saying, or
well,
obviously not,
no,
right?
I personally,
You're
I
appealing to
don't
more
think
than
that
just
we
a-
should be. Well, just because the president is immune from that kind of thing doesn't mean that I think that we should subject people to have to do those things. So, like, morally, I am against assassinating people, but there's.
Well, it's not really justice. I mean, I think actually the death penalty is not. Okay, I'm being a bit of of a European in this regards, but I actually just don't. Dying is not the worst thing, but being in jail is the worst thing, right? So, I mean, it wouldn't be very satisfying to see him, hung.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Well,
So is that old style? Okay, electrocuted or
Hey.
injected or whatever your favorite way
You want
is
to go
these
old
days.
style? They did some stuff in France, I heard, a long time ago.
Oh yeah,
Well,
Yeah,
make sure it's sharp
you
enough. Otherwise, you have to.
Earlier, how about you talked about like, oh, they're not doing this stuff to American citizens. I know of a attorney who's in his like 70s who works in a bankruptcy court, and he got on the wrong side of a judge, a federal bankruptcy judge, and that judge made some phone calls, and that guy ended up in an ICE facility for 2 weeks because his client turned out to be a person that had overstayed on their visa, and they said, oh, well, he's aiding and abetting a person that's illegally in this country. And so this old man with no due process was held there for like 2 weeks. A fully barred attorney, citizen of the United States, things like that. So like, they're still doing a lot of shit to American citizens and getting away with it,
Sure.
and
Sure.
trying to claim that
And-
it's within the law.
and I
I'm not saying
understand
that we should do
and
that.
that's
I'm just
where
saying
when-
like, let's not act like there's like, if there's limits here, it's only the ones we put on ourselves. Because if we use the other side's limits, then what we are suggesting is tame compared to what they're doing.
Well, no, actually,
but what
Kafka, you're wrong on that. I mean, that's the whole point, right? And I mean, Destiny sometimes does this, but you can hold up the mirror against them, right, and say, "Hey, these crazy limits that you have now, if we use these when we get in power, you're going to have major problems, right?" So, I mean, their own limits, are not actually limits at all right now, are they? So,
Their limits are just ones of like pure like efficacy, like what they think they can get away with.
exactly. So,
That's
if that's maintained when they lose power, then they're going to have major problems, right?
They're
Because they
not
will be
afraid
ending
of
up in.
Democrats using them because Democrats have never used them in recent history, like these kinds of shenanigans.
Yeah.
So it's not even crossed their mind that it can be used against them.
Yeah, my whole thing was just that although we can legally do a lot more than we normally do, we're still talking about things that could be legally justified. Whereas I'm arguing with people that think that Destiny would advocate for people to illegally jail people, knowing it's fully illegal, and with that justification saying that we should pardon anybody, and then anybody that shows any sympathies towards Trump that comes into Congress or whatever afterwards of all these people that we've jailed, we should jail them as well, just for having, admiration of Trump or anything like MAGA related. And so I, listen enough to know that that's probably not what Destiny was saying. So I just wanted to clarify that.
Okay.
Because I keep getting these people that are saying that I'm being some like weak person by saying that we shouldn't just jail everybody. So
Hobbit, let's just say
Just
they
super
should be afraid to go
frustrating.
into international waters.
Jesus.
good God. No, I mean, but I am like fully on board with with using a lot of creative strategy that doesn't make us like committing illegal acts, because I don't believe that like the Comey thing is worse than if they were to just jail Comey. I think it's worse if you jail somebody without a trial than to give them a false or like a shitty charge or whatever it might be. So
Wow.
that was my only thing.
Brave take right there.
All right.
I know it. You would think it was.
On the other hand, it does need to be probably harsher than what Democrats are used to, dealing out. I mean, that was one failure of the Biden presidency was this, snail's pace dealing of Trump's illegal actions in his first term, which is, in the end, it was the worst of all worlds, right? Because it was so slow that nothing was really resolved. And it just meant that he could say, oh, look at poor me, I was victimized under Biden, which is now he's using as a justification for his actions, right? So it's going to have to be quick and swift and a lot deeper than people are used to with how Democrats treat Republicans. And ultimately, the absolute threat to your constitution, to your country, to the integrity of your country, I mean, it's bordering on civil war. So it's not like, they have no real reason to go after Democrats, but there is a real reason to go after Republicans. And if the law is too weak, then the law needs to be shaped to the morality of that issue, right? The Republicans don't have that argument. Democrats do. That's one of the differences here. And so if the law needs to be reshaped, it's not just for the sake of creativity and painting a painting, it's for the sake of making it more moral. And there's good arguments for that, and it's not about victimizing them. It's about the victims that they've made of other people, and that they have justice. So, I mean, that needs to be the framing. It needs to not sound vindictive, but I'm pretty sure the legal system can go very, very deep, especially if you just inject federal law into state law, and then the pardons are meaningless anyway.
Cool. Yeah. What else has been going on today? Anything fun?
Your motion, besides that. Yeah,
huge protest in Bulgaria. Shout out to all
Oh yeah, that's a big thing in Europe. You should, yeah.
What's going on in Bulgaria?
How many people turned up?
Like 50,000 at least. In Sofia only, but it was all over the country.
I think Cha-Cha had something to say. Hold on, dragging him in. Oh my god, Cha-Cha, what do you have to say?
Before Cha-Cha says anything, it's great to talk to everybody. Y'all have a good night.
Have fun, be careful.
Bye, Kafka.
We're going Kafka.
Hey, I just wanted to shill really quickly for the DGG Olympics. I think we've had so far like only 130 applicants, but we can hold far more if you guys want to sign up. Also, I just wanted to say that we have 55% Pepe and 44% Yi in applicants. So it seems like Pepe's already winning. They're already winning.
Oh,
kind of rough.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
You never lose.
Pepe wins.
We need more people for basically
winning.
every single event. So also, if you have any dog pictures or any cool talent pictures, you can send them to, I think the name is Turtle Dreams. She or they will take them. And
can I make a suggestion?
Uh-oh.
Sure.
If you need more people, you should reduce the requirements, because like we just Paggy or I can't remember how I think it's Paggy. Just put that post up in the subreddit, and you have to have a DGG account for 3 months. And so if you need more people, that's going to be limiting a lot of the people that maybe would have created a account 3 months ago.
Maybe we can lower the requirements we'll prioritize people who have had a DGG account for longer. But I don't think
something.
I think it's important to make sure that people aren't just joining and they're going to be like weird anti-fan or troll behavior. It's like just joining and doing that kind of thing. Yeah, that's kind of the point.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, vetting people is obviously important.
All right, do exclamation point.
What kind of events do you have? Chill, Cha-Cha. Chill harder. What are the events?
Oh, right now we got Minecraft, which is going to hold. So right now we only have 50 applicants, but we can hold upwards of 200, so we can have lots and lots of people on that server. We got GeoGuessr, we got chess, which I need more people for. All ELO ratings. If you're bad, it's okay. Come and join on chess. We got Counter-Strike 2, DGGware, StarCraft 2, Dan's favorite game, Celeste, Rocket League, and League of Legends. So we got all of those fun games. It's gonna be great.
It's a shame you did get
rounds of each are happening.
It's a shame you did get a Project Zomboid server started up. That could have been fun.
Well, we already chose the games. Dan,
whoa. Reason, okay. If you want to be involved, go through the proper channels, okay? Can't do that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was lazy.
Cha-Cha, how many rounds of each event are doing? How many people do you need for each event?
Well, it's kind of up to the organizers. I don't know exactly. I know for myself, I would like to have at least. I'm running the chess event. I'd like to have at least 20 people with ELO ratings ranging from like 800 on chess.com to all the way up to 2,000. If you're greater than 2,000 on chess.com, I'll hit me up. I'll make you a caster for the event. But so it is going to be. We'll find out. You know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Chacha, how are you going to handle illegal restreaming of the event by a certain sought person?
Well,
Sorry,
I'm
what
not going to do
person?
anything to him because he scares me. But
What?
outside of that, it's going to be all right. I think he's gonna.
Oh.
He'll respect us. He'll respect the event. He's a good guy.
Certain who?
Oh, Dan wants to restream our event.
Oh, who's streaming
and
it?
just kind of commentate on top of it.
They made an account for
Oh,
it.
it's going to be on the DGG event kick.
Gotcha.
Can we do an Ethan Klein and register the stream?
Damn. There you go.
It has to be pre-recorded though.
Don't do that, then I don't get a restream either, okay?
Look, I think everybody's okay with. I just want to say everybody's okay with AE rewatching the VOD. We're okay with that and looking at the clips. I just maybe don't restream on top of us. That seems a little cruel, but okay.
Cruel, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty late here. I need to head off,
He's a
but
Yep.
we've got Pragmatic Papers coming out this week. And hopefully I'll have my article ready, and there's a reasonably long list of convictions of people linked with not just far-right parties, but other parties in Europe being paid off by the Russians and by China. So I was a bit surprised by some of the politicians and the parties on the list, mainstream parties as well, sadly. So yeah, that's my article, and there's a few other ones in the pipe. So
Oh.
yeah, have a great night, and yeah, it was a good.
Reason.
Yeah, hopefully we can do this more
good,
often.
yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Be careful.
What else we got?
Please,
Is that it? Are we good? Yeah.
That's
Of course, Shasha.
Thank you.
Well,
Any other memes on the motion they were covering before? Or we just have to find out soon?
are there memes? Well, I mean, we filed it. I don't know how long it takes for the judge to rule on it. I don't know what we're doing. It's so annoying because we're in like holiday season now, I guess. So I don't know.
When it first went on the docket earlier, it just said sanctions. I was like, oh, is this an order on either of the sanctions that are pending? No, it's more sanctions. So
Yeah, but
I don't know
I
what
guess
should-
the
it's gonna be
only
gone to.
worry is that I don't know how long. Like the discovery closes on the 16th, and I don't know
Yeah.
what we're gonna do if we don't have rulings on any of these scheduling things or whatever. So I also don't
the
know.
scheduling thing should, in theory, be that should be ruled on. Kafka joked about like the sanctions, like that it might take till the end of like January for this stuff to get ruled. I mean, I don't know how much of a joke it was. It seems fully possible that might just happen. So
Where
like, as long as everything gets done before the trial, then that's
Well, my question is if the discovery period gets extended, does that mean that the trial date automatically gets pushed back?
not necessarily, but that's also something that you could ask for probably.
Because I feel like that would be good cause to move the trial back, arguably, right? That
Yeah.
like my guess is that would be a
Yeah.
really easy ask from a judge. So that would be
In
fine.
theory, if the judge like reschedules the order so that the discovery ends later, but the trial's at the same time, then you could file a motion to change it so that there's enough time between the discovery and the end of discovery and the start of the trial.
Sure.
But this stuff just moves slow. Who the fuck knows what is gonna happen? Did you find out anything? Well, maybe you couldn't tell me. Do you know why last night, Jader sent an email that there was an update to those things on the docket?
I don't even know what I couldn't even understand your message. I don't know what updated or what changed. Do you know? Did
It's
anything
just
change or update or?
Those 4 things just changed. Something updated on them.
What did they-
but
what changed?
Those things are all sealed, so we have no idea. It isn't say like it doesn't show us.
How do we know
but
anything
it
changed?
just updates on docket. Because the email shows that something changed. Like the email tells you when something gets updated.
Did it say something changed?
That's what the email's for. Is if something updates.
Okay, hold on. It says docket alert. It said 4 new entries. But the dates filed are in May and September.
Yeah, so like they were re-uploaded or like changed or something in some way.
How do you know they were
Even though they're
changed? How
filed
do you
the
know
same
there's not
way.
like a thing that was just like I don't think anything was changed. I think maybe they updated something on the site or something weird happened like that. But
Yeah, it could be that.
yeah, because if something
could just be that,
if something
but it
is
was-
changed, there would have to be another order for that, or there'd have to be some kind of corresponding docket entry for it.
I would think so.
Would be my
But
guess.
it's interesting that of those 4 things, doing some digging yesterday, they're all like sealed things. The orders that preceded the leave to file under seal, a couple of them were about Abby MC and her testimony. So just interesting.
Sure.
Maybe it has something to do with that.
Well, I haven't heard anything. So
Okay.
other than I think we finally managed the server,
Oh,
so we'll see
fine. There you go.
what the response is to that. I
Indeed.
guess. Yeah.
Surely she's gonna get deposed, right?
I don't know. It seems crazy. Really seems like the plaintiffs don't really care about her deposition or testimony at all, which is pretty crazy given that she's literally the only person
interesting.
that keeps this case alive. Kind of crazy that they don't seem to give a fuck at all
It'd be
about
pretty
her.
important for them to have some evidence that her
Anything.
claims in her.
Yeah, you'd think so.
Yeah. And also, she said on Discord to me, she was very insistent that she had given them a lot of evidence and that it was all there, that they already had it. So why didn't they show that? Isn't that kind of crazy?
I'd have to see your messages with her, but the one thing that I've heard her say, or when I see her typing things. Wait, was this the public Discord I was in?
Darius's Discord, yeah, public.
Oh, yeah. When she talks about giving a lot of evidence to her lawyers and stuff, she makes it sound like she's conflating like all of her lawyers too with with some of the
yeah.
other stuff she followed.
That's why I made sure to
Darius or Ice
clarify.
or anything. So yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
That's why I made sure to clarify. You're talking about Pixie's case.
Yeah, but I
evidence
think
to support your
I think she's a
claims
little.
that you were sent this.
I think she's a little
Yeah.
brain broken. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's why. Like she's full of shit when she says it, but that's
Well,
what she
not
said,
full of
so-
shit. Like I think that accident did something. Like if you look at her Facebook
yeah.
post and everything else, I think something. I think she got like
Yeah.
head injury or something. Yeah.
Have you seen
I
the foundation thing that she made on Facebook or something?
Oh boy, no. What foundation thing?
Like
that?
like some sort of a charity for.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah, something is pretty crazy that Pixie's just churning and burning through whoever she could find for her case. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's okay. Any minute now, they'll find another star witness, and that'll actually have something. Surely,
True.
that's what they're waiting for. Every day that passes, they're still looking. Any day now.
True.
Oh yeah, wait. Did you hear? Did you see Lauren De Laguna is like just saying shit on Twitter and might be doing a show with Rakita Law?
No. Why do you see he's doing a show with Rakita Law?
See, she said she's doing a show.
I feel like you have. I feel like you have a reading comprehension issue. Hold on. He tweeted a joke. She was like, "Oh, I'm gonna wear some 60
Yeah,
outfit,"
it's
and he was like,
jokes,
"Oh,
that's
I'll
the-
wear this."
yes,
but
I'm
they're
aware
not
it's a
doing
joke.
a show or anything, right? It's just him making a joke
I'm
about.
aware it's a joke.
Oh, okay.
I'm aware.
Well, because you said
Yes.
he might be doing a show with her. I don't think they're gonna do any shows.
That was the joke, Destiny. Thank you. 'Cause
Oh,
that was the joke.
Well, I was
right?
joking about you
That was the
joking.
joke you
Okay,
made.
gotcha.
Was I'll join and I'll also wear the same thing.
Are you
And you
having
would also
a
be in swimsuit, right?
Are you
That's the
having
joke.
a corn pop off between you?
What?
No, just him.
Yeah. Yes, actually. Your mom. Got him.
Got him. Okay. Anything else?
Mm,
Destiny.
not that I can think of.
All right. Well, I'm gonna end stream. So
Okay. Well, be careful, babe. Stay safe.
See you later.
Ask
be
later.
Okay.
around.
GGO.
Bye.
Yep. I'm kicking you from the server.
Fuck you.
You're out of this call.
So fucking tired. What's up?
Deevy Weevy.
What are you fucking doing in here, dude?
Well,
Why are
I
you
heard
always
some
in here?
retards saying it wouldn't be fucking fair use, and that really pissed me off.
Uh-oh.
If I want to restream the fucking DGG event, I will. Fuck you. Sue me, bitch. See you in international court. Good luck.
Uh-oh. That's crazy, dog.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Also, they're in my fucking DMs asking me to promote the event. So if you're gonna ask me to fucking promote it, and please do show Mr. Gemgar's art on stream, then what are we doing here?
Gemgar?
Gemzar? What are we doing here? You're asking me to promote your shit, and you're telling us we can't restream it. I'll see you in the court.
True, dude.
The court of public opinion, aka DGG chat.
True. Get him, dude. Get him.
Leaking DMs. They were adding me in chat.
Get
you
him.
fucking moron.
Get him, dude. Hey, Destiny, can you recap what is going on with your case at all? No, it's the same shit I say all the time. It's a dead case. It's been dead for months. The legal process is slow. We're just waiting for them to keep dragging their feet, kicking and screaming through every new motion, every new process, and they're just fucking deplorable, disgusting fucking human beings. Easily the most disgusting piece of shit I've ever interacted with in my life, and I'll be able to go over it in full after this case is over, which, if we're lucky, is end of December. If we're unlucky, or no, if we're lucky, and then the expectation is it should be over in like January, however long it takes to roll on the MSJ. And then if I'm unlucky, then we have to wait till we go to court in May, May trial. True.
You said you're tired today? Why are you tired?
There's some documentary thing that they're filming for, I don't remember if it's Amazon or Netflix that I'm part of, I guess. And so we filmed a lot this morning, and then I had a peer show this morning. And then...
For Netflix, you said?
I guess, something like that. Or Amazon, it's one of those things.
Shit.
It's like a thing about gooning with your mom. Fucking got him.
Oh, damn, my mom's gonna be in it?
Oh, she's gonna be more
This
than
must be a fucking payday.
More like a... Yeah.
Like a gay day.
What?
Happy day. What did you think?
Don't worry about it. What are you guys have fun today? What'd you guys go over?
The normal shit. It's been slow, I'll tell you that. It's been slow news day.
Oh no.
Yeah, well there hasn't been many news days. We're in
what
a drama
slow?
role. When Hassan shocked his dog. That was oh man. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Those were the fucking days.
I'm sorry. It's been slow. Have you thought about messaging Hassan and asking him to spice it up a little bit for you guys?
I should. I fucking should.
You should. You fucking should.
Fucking should. I'll hit him up. It would be odd to have people who did no work just pocket off of us. Oh yes. Yes, you're right. We're commentating, doing no work, Bing chilling.
Uh-oh.
You're correct.
Uh-oh. I can't go on vacation, guys. I think if I go on vacation, it'll be Civil War next.
I mean, it's like 6 fucking retards versus 2 retards.
For what?
So, it's not that big of a deal.
I was joking about like world events, not like your guys' stuff. Fucking.
I was joking about DGG.
Yeah.
We're the 2 retards and they're like the 6 or 7.
Damn. That's a lot of retards.
It's alright. I've dealt with worse.
Really? Name one.
Atlas.
You could never defeat me, Dunebug. The only time in his whole history where he was ever based.
I wasn't even trying.
Oh no.
Yeah, Dunebug was our hero there.
For one brief, shimmering moment in time.
True.
Very true.
Where do you even want to go on vacation?
I don't.
What's the best place you've ever been on vacation?
I feel like New Zealand was pretty cool, I guess.
Not Barbados? Or not that, what's the other one?
What?
Barbados? What's the one with
Barbados?
an A?
You mean from Pirates of the Caribbean?
Shut the fuck up. Aruba. That's what I meant.
That was cool too.
Okay.
I also appreciated our drive.
Oh, I don't want to. That still pisses me off. You guys wasted my whole fucking. You guys absolutely wasted all my a fucking entire day in Hawaii, driving around.
It wasn't a waste. We were just
Well, let's say that's the most memorable fucking thing that I remember. So
good. I'm glad. See your memories.
yeah, I got memories of it. I got memories of being up there, fucking Hawaiian dancing.
The fire show we got from the cheapo fucking.
That was so bad, dude. All fresh, grown food. What was it? It was like farm to table food. It was dog shit.
God, you're such a baby. You're such a baby bitch.
Oh, I'm a baby.
Stop fucking crying all the time, okay? Be appreciative of the wonderful not tourist trap thing that was. We remember when all their shit broke as they were fire dancing?
They were dropping the fire.
They were fucking flying all over the place.
Yeah.
They were kings.
They were kings.
They were kings. And you, Mooten, are just a fucking hater.
I'm just a hater. What about the thing you guys saw when in the car?
What did we see in the car?
What, the fucking side of a mountain? My life flashing before my eyes with these two retards driving?
How were there two?
They just kept, what pissed me off, you and Dan, they just kept pissing me off because they kept saying, we're about to hit a secret beach, just wait.
Oh yeah,
and we're like 10 minutes in, and I'm
like
begging them, I'm like,
cliffs in the world. It's like the farthest drop where the beach is coming.
And we get to the top of this dog shit fucking mountain, and it's just like some shitty ass gift shop.
Oh, the awesome gift shop. What do you mean shitty? That was the most precious gift shop in all of Maui. What are you talking about?
I should have got a shirt. I survived the fucking road to Hialeah or whatever. The road to Hana, I think it's called.
Is that really what it was called?
Pretty sure, yeah.
We also had the legendary, the Moody Destiny sessions.
The wrap off. Yeah.
The buried
the
tapes.
forgotten tapes, yeah.
The real, those are the real Epstein files. That'll never be found. Oh man.
I hope those are gone.
They're gone. Don't worry.
We were hitting it though.
We were on
something. We were just sitting in the Airbnb chat and we were just for hours. Dan and rapping.
Dan is not a fan.
No, he did not like that.
He didn't appreciate that, would be a better way of saying it. He didn't appreciate it. And he should have.
Yeah, he didn't.
He's just unappreciative in general of the joys of life.
He doesn't get it.
He doesn't get it, I don't think.
Do my Dan call? He comes every time. I swear to God, if you say Hassan 3 times, he shows up.
Hassan.
I mean, he's gonna come now.
Gross.
There it is. I fucking told you.
What?
What's up, man?
Nothing. Trying to fucking do tech support for friends. I love doing that.
Ooh, what are you tech supporting?
Oh, I set them up with YubiKeys and they lost their YubiKeys, and now I have to figure out how the fuck to deal with that situation.
Fuck is
Yeah,
a
this is all your
YubiKey?
fault.
It's
like a
the
physical key.
it's like the 2FA thing you use to log into like as your second factor.
That should be easy as fuck. If they lost it,
Yeah.
they're just fucked. You just tell them,
Yeah, that's GG.
take your shit, go get another thing, you're fucked. It's over. That's it. And say, look,
Bye-bye,
that's
Bitcoin.
that's how good it is. Look, no one's ever going to get into that shit. Definitely not you, retard, so see ya.
Yes, it's sad situation right now.
Just send him the cooked emoji.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna save me.
Why would it save you? They have physical keys and they lost them. Ask them what you would do if you... Well, that's not a good example, because if you lost a physical key to a real life thing, you would just break in.
Go get a new key.
But they can't break in. Oh, no. They're fucked.
I have a backup, but it's just somewhere. Because I realize that everyone is retarded. Like every friend I have, every family member I have, everyone is cooked. So when you do this,
You have
if
a
ever help
backup
someone-
to their physical two-factor authentication keys?
Yeah, when I bought a YubiKey, I bought 2 because I was like, these dumb bastards are gonna fucking lose it, and it's gonna be on me. But I have to fucking find where the fuck it is.
Why not just have them use a password manager?
They do use a password manager.
Then why do they have physical keys?
The key is the second factor. Press it when you go to log in.
Yeah, but what's the? Okay. I don't know what the
What?
point. I don't know what the point is of having like that
you
type
have
of
extra
backup if
shit.
you literally have extra keys made. I feel like was this like a big is it Big Bang episode where Penny is like, oh, like I lost my key, but it's okay because I made like 30 copies in case I lose one.
Dan's typing in chat.
No, you fucking rat fuck.
You want to talk about rats?
You're right, Steve. You know what? I did it wrong. I'll do better next time.
There you go.
Steve's right again.
I know.
You won.
It's okay.
He wins. True. Elon keeps fucking spamming me to get fucking premium for $1. No, I don't want it.
Rats stay rats. That is a fucking vintage meme. Whoever said that, it's been here for a minute.
Oh, breaking news, Dan.
Sugo Suyi. What?
Hassan confirms that he will be attending this year's Streamer Awards.
No way. Really?
Oh yeah, he's going.
Isn't that expected?
No. Did he go to the last one?
No. AT&T
Well,
hates his ass.
He was nominated.
He didn't get
So?
nominated for anything this year, Dan.
Yeah,
I know.
Dan. So why would he go?
I don't know. Because it's like all the LA fucking losers go to that shit.
What do you mean you don't know? You just said, isn't it expected? Like you knew.
That all the LA losers would go. Yes, it's expected.
But
All
he
the
did.
phase
He wasn't an LA
people-
loser last year.
He was, but he was also nominated, and he went. So
He went last year.
So then why
You
would
sure
it be
about that?
expected
stop.
for him to go this year?
Yeah, just because he went last year.
Hmm?
Answer in 3, 2, 1.
I don't know what you're asking me.
We know. Why don't you go get your
Oh.
backup brain key, Dan?
Don DeMarco. Hussein, Dan wanted me to tell you that he loves you and he's sorry.
What did he do to need my apology?
He was the guy who came in and started talking about random shit, and then all of us left.
Oh, it's all right.
Which
He said
guy?
he's your
Hussein?
his-
I love Hussein.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite.
I like him too.
He's my favorite chatter right now.
Good, he's good.
I wish you guys were half as good as Hussein was.
And what? Knowing Israel.
Wait,
well,
which Hussein?
What?
Barack Hussein Obama.
What Hussein?
Saddam Hussein.
He could be talking about Saddam.
We need to go find his
That was
hiding
a
place.
fucking really funny meme you just did there.
It was, Dan.
I thought it was
You just don't appreciate humor. In Hawaii, you didn't appreciate it either. Dan, laying on the ground.
How
looking
many
like a
times? That might have
pound.
been the most times in all of history that Dan and Van were rhymed together.
No. No. It was like bike and another word made a lot of appearances right
Don't
now.
I don't
remember
know.
that. Nope.
Bing chilling.
Nope,
I don't know what he's
remember
talking
that one.
about.
Don't remember
That was
that
a
one.
very-
Nope.
I don't remember that.
Nope. That sounds like
people-
fake news. Anybody else hear some
Trike?
fake
Or
news?
what? I mean, what are you talking about?
Oh, a trike?
Like?
Yeah. You probably did use trike, but you kept rhyming it with something else. In fact, towards the end,
Oh,
your
I know what
hubris-
he's talking about. Mike.
At the end, your hubris got ahead of you, and you just felt you could do anything. So you wouldn't even use the bike. You'd be like, Dan, he's a... And you'd be like, whoa, all right, we're just starting right there. Okay, fuck rhyming with other shit, huh? Just straight to the end, fucking racial slurs.
I don't know what this guy's talking about.
Me neither. Yeah, that's cringe.
Sorry, well... it is what it is.
Oh, you.
I love that one. Did you help them?
Oh, hold on. We got drama in the chat. Look, from Nixon. Look at that last link. You should click it.
What?
Nina Lynn refuses to apologize for stealing steaks from Target.
OMG.
Wait, what's the?
Here, I'll link it again.
Wait, why did she steal?
Pop.
Why did she steal steaks from Target?
Well,
Trashy?
Wait, is Nina Lynn the one who got banned or whatever what bullshit was going on for
Yeah.
sexually harassing somebody?
affirmative.
Hold on one sec.
Oh no, he's wildin'. I'm telling you, bro. Even if it was the stakes, bro. Yo, bro. Ain't nobody missing no fucking money, bitch. Calm the fuck down. No target is not losing no type of fucking money from some stakes, bitch. Right? Ass fucking bum ass stakes. I don't give a shit. Matter of fact, put this on Twitter too. Your mom's a bitch, you was a bitch, and happy holidays. All you hoes is bitches. Go ahead, put that on Twitter. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. Just put that on Twitter. I bet you won't.
I mean, isn't this what Hassan said to do? I mean, I'm.
Can you share your shit on here?
No, you just have to watch it delayed.
No, Dan, he's fixed it.
Didn't Hassan advocate for this? Wasn't that the whole point?
I couldn't hear.
Well, you've already heard it, dipshit.
I haven't.
You just
I
said
didn't
I'm not
see this.
apologizing. Fuck this. Fuck the company or some shit, right? Is that what was said?
Good, ban this lady.
Ban what lady? Why would you
I don't.
ban
This
them?
isn't even the fucking worst thing. Like,
What?
she was doing fucking road rage the other day. Am I wrong?
Oh, yeah, she
road
went up
rage
to, like-
is illegal now?
No, she was like literally trying to fucking start like someone was about to get shot.
Here,
in that
I'll
shit.
fucking tell him what happened.
Tell
Because
me
you're
what happened.
illiterate.
Okay.
Tell me
yes,
what happened.
That would.
Tell me what happened.
And we
About
have
to
the
tell you what
contrarian.
happened.
The
Yeah.
contrarian moot.
Nina Lynn went up to a taxi, put her hand in, said, "Here, have
Let me
this
jump in the
drink." The
back
taxi
seat.
driver.
Oh,
yeah.
no,
Oh
sorry.
fuck, that would have been
That's okay.
sick.
That's okay. Go ahead.
Now she
Okay,
went up
so-
to the taxi, put her
Okay.
hand in with a iced tea, and was like, "Here you go." And the taxi driver was like, "I don't know who the fuck you are," and started rolling up the window. And he rolled it up on her hand a little bit.
Okay.
And then she started like freaking out and like threatening to beat his ass, telling him to get out here, and she don't
Space,
play
space,
like
space,
that, and like
space.
smacking the car.
All based. Okay.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Oh.
Hold on. Who am I? I'm sorry. And that deserves them to get banned?
Wait a second.
I don't think so. That's based. Based.
Is that supposed to be me?
That is you.
Okay. Wait a second, Mooten. You fucking retard. You didn't just make the horrible fucking mistake. How is that?
Listening?
Was she driving?
No, she's outside of the car.
How the fuck is that road rage?
I didn't call it road rage. Dan did.
Dan. How the fuck is that road rage?
She was on the road. Boom! You didn't see that coming. That's right. Technically, road rage takes place on a road. You didn't even fucking think of that, did you? You thought it's not called car rage, Steven. It's called road rage.
You fell for his trap card, Steven.
I knew you were going there.
That's gonna be a
Holy
major yikes for
shit.
me, fam. Skirt.
Should have gotten banned. I don't. That one I don't fucking know.
Why don't you hit up Dan Clancy about it?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and
Start
message?
hitting up. Why don't you just hit up sponsors about it? Look what she's doing. She's stealing from Target.
We save those for special moments in time. Moot. The fucking sponsor.
For when they
drive.
talk about the Jews.
Whoa, bro.
Poorly. Sorry.
Bro.
You know.
No, we don't know.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows
The
how
trouble
Twitch
I've seen.
is
Yep, I was
still
going there.
operating.
When you and bro are synced up.
Bro. Dock
So
up,
fucking-
bro.
God, can you guys just kill yourselves, please? Honestly. Sorry, someone got banned again. Hey, that's not a new thing, by the way. You know that? The
What?
dude got banned for 24 hours, but he said, "Fuck me, this game." Like he died in a game, and he said, "I want to kill myself," and they banned him for 24 hours. It's like I thought Twitch was like, "Oh, we don't do that anymore." They fucking did it.
Who
They
said,
fucking
wait,
banned
since
him
when
for-
did they not ban you for saying you're gonna kill yourself?
People fucking Hassan threatens fucking chatters. People threaten everyone on Twitch, and nothing happens.
To kill themselves? How can Hassan threaten a
Or to-
chatter to kill himself?
No, I assume you're threatening to kill someone else, you would get banned.
Why would you assume that?
Is it? Well, you got banned for threatening to kill someone else.
Those
Did you
are
not?
that was 12 years ago, Dan. The
That
rules
was-
have changed.
come on, Dan.
Come on, Unk.
So sorry. Can you show me in the rules where it says you can threaten to kill others but not yourself?
I can show you the
because
rules
don't
where it
write
says they can
rules
ban you
saying what you
anytime.
can do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop. That's retarded shit. God. You know who else does that? A fucking racist. Okay. You and him are the only two people I've seen do that stupid sound effect. So stupid.
Problem, troll face?
We're past that. We don't do that anymore.
What, troll face?
Yeah.
Why do we not do the troll face anymore?
I just don't think we do the mad question mark TF. I mean, I guess, maybe, possibly.
Mad?
No,
So-
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
I'm not angry.
I'm not angry.
So what did you guys cover today? Did you learn anything?
I learned that you don't know what the difference is between less than lethal and
Oh my god! You bought into this bullshit too? Fuck.
Oh, hold on. Let's also just go ahead and do the trifecta here. Hey, Steve, do you admit that you were wrong and that Amaranth and her husband were in fact robbed?
Nope. Don't believe it. Still don't believe it. I wouldn't even
You
believe
still
it. They
don't-
get
they're
convicted.
going-
Even if
they're
they
in
get
jail.
convicted. Did they get convicted of a crime? They're gonna.
Yes.
No, they didn't. You're lying.
They are.
You lied. You just lied. You just got
You
caught.
lied, Dan.
One of them-
Dan, you lied.
I'm streaming in 4K, so that means you just got caught lying in 4K, Dan.
First off, you're not streaming in 4K. You're streaming in 2K.
What is 2K? You mean 1080p, Dan? What are you talking
No.
about, Dan?
I think 2K is what you call 2560 by 1440.
No, that's called 1440p. What?
Oh, fuck, it is called 1440. What's 2K then?
it's a fucking
is
video
something-
game, Dan.
Shut up with the fucking shit. God, you're so fucking
2K is a game, Dan.
It's called
Wake up,
basketball.
man.
You probably haven't heard of it though.
Fuck. There's two 4Ks. There's the 3840 by 2160, and there's the 3840 by something more than that also, right?
No,
Like
the
square resolution?
K refers to the starting point. It's the horizontal resolution. 1920 by 1080 would be 2K.
But there's two types of 4K.
Yeah, there's the ultra high def or ultra high whatever and high def or whatever bullshit. One refers to the 16 by 9 and one refers to the 70 by 9. If you want to be a fucking nerd.
Okay, 3840 by 2160 or
And then-
4096 by 2160.
Yeah.
And technically, you are not in the 4,000 digits right now.
No one
Just saying.
no one cares about that other resolution.
That's a extra 100 pixels.
Yeah? Oh, you might need that to show all of my dick.
I don't think it works that way.
Fuck. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Oh, God. All right, well,
Did you help your friends yet? Are they figuring it out?
they stopped messaging me when I was like, well, you should really look for that. I don't know where mine is. And I think they're looking right now.
You lost.
How do they lose it?
Yeah, how did they lose it?
I think, even though I did a really good job of explaining, like, listen, do not lose this, okay? There is no password reset. Without this, you're cooked, okay? You're cooked. Do not lose this under any circumstance whatsoever. If you lose this, you're cooked. And I feel like they're like, oh, but I'll just do a password reset if I lose it. And they didn't respect the gravity of the situation of losing the 2FA key.
Damn.
And I didn't trust that they would respect it, so I made a backup. I just don't know where my backup is because I thought there's no shot that they're not gonna respect this. But just in case, why use a physical key instead of an app on the phone? Because people will break their phone, and then they'll lose access, and I don't want to deal with it. And the key, ideally, can just stay in a fucking drawer somewhere and only be used when it needs to be used. And also, like, people are stupid. They upgrade their phone to a new phone, and they think that all of their 2FA keys are going to come over, and actually they don't. For, I think, a lot of the authenticator apps. Like Google Authenticator, I'm pretty sure doesn't unless you export it first. And a lot of people don't know that. They just move to a new phone, and wipe the old one, and all of their shit is fucking gone. All of their 2FA codes are gone. So in that case, I think it's better for tech support to be like, this is your magic key. Don't lose it. Nameless. They don't. Okay? They don't. You're wrong.
Who doesn't
You're wrong.
what?
You're wrong. This fucking dipshit. I can't be getting one guy. You're dumb. Okay? You're dumb.
Uh-oh.
That's not, whoever this is not that guy.
Breaking news.
Uh-oh.
The Treasury Secretary said, at my direction.
The Chargetary Secretary? What the fuck
I
is
said
a charge-
Treasury.
He said Treasury Secretary. You
So,
spoke
I don't know
perfectly
what
clear.
you heard.
He didn't. He said Chargetary
I
Secretary.
spoke perfectly. The Treasury Secretary tweeted,
Who is that?
bitch, shut the fuck up. Let me fucking speak. Thank you. You shut the fuck up too. Okay. At my direction, the U.S. Treasury is investigating allegations that under the feckless mismanagement of the Biden administration and Governor Tim Walz, hardworking Minnesotans' tax dollars may have been diverted to the terrorist organization Al-Shabaab. Thanks
Not
to the leadership.
Al-Shabaab.
This is old news, Mutin. This is old as fuck, bro.
This is literally 20 minutes ago.
Bro, I knew about this fucking 4 weeks ago. Okay.
Really?
4
Link
days
it.
ago, at least. It's
Link
the
it.
fucking
Link me your
shit about
source.
the autism shit, right? They're saying all this money that was supposed to.
I
go
don't
to
know. I
autism
haven't
in
been able to
Minnesota.
fucking speak.
How is
I
it
haven't been
that
able to
fucking
finish my
magically know
thought.
this story? How is it that I magically?
I don't know.
this story?
I don't know what. I not. Steve's streaming on YouTube, so I'll DM you. I don't know what news sources you're getting behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it's a Jewish.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah. It is.
Okay.
Thanks to the leadership of the President of the United States at Real Donald Trump, we are acting fast to ensure Americans' taxes are not funding acts of global terror.
Thank God for this administration.
Go ahead, Radiant.
Let's go. All right, Dan, you're booming out. I'm here to
Uh-oh.
argue. I'm going to tell you that
Oh,
your
Jesus
solution is like 2015 era levels of security because there's so much better stuff.
Then a YubiKey.
Yep, 100%.
Okay.
Because the world has progressed, you know, beyond like physical. Listen, this is why Jarvis exists, all right? Also, sorry for my voice. I'm kind of sick. But
I'm not. You know what? I'm not.
What?
I'm not doing this.
no,
You're
what?
either retarded.
Why?
Or
Why? Explain to
Or
me.
you're gonna do your best job at trying to bait me. In either way, I
No,
refuse
no.
to engage. No.
I'm
No,
being serious.
sir.
Dan,
No.
I listen at my company.
not
my
here to
million
educate you.
dollar, my
No.
$1 million AI company. That
I don't
my-
care. I do not care. I can't tell you how little I care. You
It's-
can have some of the stupidest people I know.
Okay,
have
I'll help you. I'll help you. Okay, I will
Nico
help you.
was a billionaire. Okay.
Listen,
Never
I'm just
forget.
I'm just helping you. All right, I love to help. Listen, Dan, I love you. You're awesome. You're a Pepe man. All right, you know I gotta protect one of the boys. All right, so what I'm here to tell you is, you guys, or you need to switch your company or whoever your people are using for YubiKeys. Switch that to 1Password or any other like passkey like thing out there. It's basically a second account that doesn't have to be physical, and it's usually pretty easy to like access it if you lose the information or whatever. And it's really cheap. It's like $3 a seat.
Do you guys
but,
know
yeah.
how this works? I'm getting baited to even
What? No,
participating in
no.
this fucking
No, I know how it
conversation.
works. I know how it works. You're talking about YubiKey, right? YubiKey is a two-factor authentication thing. It's a little physical key that you use to plug into or whatever to basically, you know, have a two-factor authentication, whatever. And one of the issues you said you were talking about was you didn't want to have it where like somebody loses their phone and they lose access to all their keys or whatever, or somebody like, I don't know, forgets the password to their thing and they lose access to everything, right? Well, 1Password literally does all of that.
Okay. I don't know where to start.
Okay, please. Yeah, continue. Come on, tell me. And I'll tell you why you're wrong.
I'm not getting baited. I'm not. I already said before.
No,
I'm
you're not.
doing it. No,
I-
I'm not. I'm
trust
not.
me.
I am not getting baited. No.
All right.
I hope I'm getting baited by you. Okay.
You're just
because
you're not even
otherwise,
saying
this
anything.
is
You're
this is
just you're just like
you are
pontificating,
making me
or like you're not
hallucinate
even.
anti-Semitism right now. Okay, with
Like,
how
you're
bad
not
this
even-
debate is. You
Can you
literally
give a
are.
response? Can you give a response?
No, I refuse
Well, I
to
don't
play
know.
this
I'm kind
fucking
of
stupid
believing.
game.
I'm kind of
just
believing
trolling.
it. So
I
YubiKey
don't
is
care.
for
Good.
losers.
Good. I hope you guys.
They are for
all-
losers. They are. It's for like old people who
Okay.
don't understand that like the world is digital now.
This
you know,
is
like you don't
the-
need like a little like stick to
Oh.
carry around with you everywhere. And
Okay,
like when
yes,
you lose
this
it,
is
then
the
you're screwed.
wildest fucking take of all time. Yes, famous old people using YubiKeys.
Yes,
That's what happens.
actually, yes. There's a reason why YubiKey isn't
I'm not
supported
engaging.
anywhere
I'm not
in the
engaging. Like Calsford.
Dan's like,
tell
am
me.
I the old
Sorry, I
person
can't.
now?
Calsford
Tell me.
said I can't
Explain
engage.
to us.
I can't.
Explain
I'm sorry.
to us since you know so much.
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. Calsford told me not to engage anymore. He says you're
What?
being bad faith.
Calcifer is like the biggest hater. He just hates every orbiter.
Exactly. And he told me not to engage. That means it must be really
listen.
offensive. He's offended that you're doing such a poor job at trying to bait me.
You didn't even give an answer.
Also, I just want to point out, at the start of this conversation, did you flex that you have $1 million AI startup?
No, I didn't say I have one. I said I work in one. And they asked me about the
Are
security.
you fucking with me right now? I
What?
can't wait till some fucking dipshit
$1
comes in here
million,
like, actually,
Dan. $1 million startup.
No, it's okay. No, $1
I
million
work for a
as in-
multi-billion-dollar
it's in-
e-com. It's like, okay, what do you do? I'm a cashier at Target. Boom.
I mean, that's true. Okay, no, the reason why I mentioned it is because I helped them with the security. All right, Like I've got
now I'm
a little
especially-
bit of
What
credentials.
company is it
wait,
so I can
hold
immediately-
on. I'm sorry. Wait, the funny part wasn't the joke that you made. The funny part is bragging about a company with working for a company with a valuation of $1 million.
No, it's not $1 million. I was saying $1 million as in like it's in the millions, right? I'm not saying a
the
specific number.
even the single-digit millions.
Okay.
Come on, bro.
It's not okay. You know what? Never mind. Whatever.
Oh, it's in the tens of millions now. It's going up and up each fucking time. God damn.
Like when someone mentions $1 billion company, you think they're talking about their company's worth $1 billion? They're not
I
saying
would.
like 100 billion.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Otherwise, it would be a multi-billion-dollar company.
Oh.
Okay, fine. I work for a multi-million-dollar AI firm.
So your company's worth $2 million.
Yep.
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah. Listen, are you gonna give me a counter argument, or are you just gonna?
No, in fact, what I want to do is know what this company's name is, so that if in some fucking crazy world it manages to go public somehow with cooked books, I can immediately short the stock because it's about to be taken over by a fucking cyber ransom attack instantly. That's what I want to know.
I would love to give it because I know we'd get tons of really good DGG investors in, but I'm just have to keep it private because currently we are still securing.
Currently, we are fending off the fucking ransomware attack. So once we get a little bit more time back, we'll be able to.
Not true. We actually worked with the U.S. government a few years ago.
Whoa!
But that's all I'll mention.
Okay.
That's crazy, bro.
That's nuts.
I know.
Why didn't you lead with that? That's holy
You want to know?
shit.
And you want to know what we used? We used 1Password for our security, and that made us eligible for the. I forgot what the U.S. government's like requirements for, what it's called. The term is for like the security stuff.
SOC 2, ISO 27001.
Hawk Tua?
I don't know what the second one is, but the first one is yes.
Yeah,
Spit on that thing, Dan.
I don't fucking know. Like, bro, let's just fucking kill me.
Oh my god.
Do you know the difference between SOC 2 and SOC 1? Just
You
say
got
no.
one or two.
I did know it like a year ago. But
Dude, okay,
not
Radiant,
right
you
now.
never know anything. You're,
What do you-
I'm not
because
kidding.
okay, you know what,
Every
my
time
bad. I'm gonna
anybody
make sure
asks
to
you
pull
a
out-
question
I'm gonna
about
bring a
anything,
text
you're
message.
always like, yeah, I knew it at one point.
Chat GPT. Let's see.
Jarvis,
What is
Jarvis,
the
what is this,
difference
Jarvis?
Help me,
between
Jarvis. Jarvis.
SOC
help me.
1 and SOC 2. Let's see.
And then he'll say, oh
Jarvis
yeah, I know
says-
this.
Oh, no, wait. I know the answer. I don't need you to tell me the answer from ChatGPT. I was asking you, so
Because
you
why
two
is this important to YubiKeys? Is this like important to you not understanding that like nobody in the world uses YubiKeys anymore?
no one in the world uses YubiKeys anymore.
No, but yes, literally
Nope,
nobody.
sorry, you're not
Like,
doing it.
unless-
Kelsfer told me no. I
Unless
refuse.
you work,
no,
unless
I
you
won't
work
let you
in
down,
like a
Kelsfer.
boomer firm, like maybe like the U.S. government with like stuff made
Oh
from the
my
80s,
God.
then yeah, you're gonna be using YubiKeys. But like, promise, I
Jesus.
promise, nobody uses YubiKeys. Literally nobody.
Okay.
Like if anything, like, listen.
Okay,
I'm
I'll
not
buy it
even
just
gonna-
because Radiant triggers the fuck out of me. What's wrong with having
Yeah.
a physical two-factor?
Wait,
Because you
there's
lose
breaking
it.
news.
Like it's literally the
Oh, wait,
exact
never
same
mind.
reason why it suck. Why like passwords suck. Like you're gonna lose it. You're gonna forget it. You're gonna like.
Do you
it
think?
might break.
Wait. Do you think that passwords suck because you can lose them or forget them?
I mean, that's part of the reason why it's like one authentication, right? That's why you need
Passwords
two
suck
things.
because the big reason why is because if somebody knows the password or it can get leaked online somewhere, then they can just.
Yeah, that
use
too.
it.
Like you can basically. Yes,
Do you,
exactly.
wait.
That's another
wait.
reason.
Do YubiKeys? Wait, shit. Hold on. Wait. Before I stake out a strong position here, do YubiKeys do YubiKeys, are they like an RSA thing or whatever that changes, or is
Yeah,
it like? a,
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay. Then yeah.
Kind of the same thing as like a two-factor authentication code.
Yeah.
It's not
Wait.
the same
Yeah.
thing as a 2FA code, but sure.
I said kind of. I didn't say it was the same, but
Wait. So what's the problem with having one of these?
because it's super easy to lose.
How is it
and it's
super
also
easy
really
to
annoying
lose?
carry around. Because like Dan just had, he apparently somebody set it up for, already lost their
Well, he
key,
might have
Dan's
done. I,
friends
wait,
with
I don't know.
retarded.
I don't
And
know
Dan
the. We don't know
himself-
we don't know the use case for the person he's talking to. Maybe it was an inappropriate person to suggest it to. But if you're a person who does work at home and you've got like a drawer where you just keep shit in or whatever, or you work with computers
Exactly.
regularly, what's wrong
okay,
with?
so the drawer where you keep things. Well, I mean, like assuming you're using it to log into your stuff, at some point you're gonna misplace it, right?
No.
Do you misplace your car keys?
Is that like an
Yes.
inevitability that you talk about? Like how many copies of your car key do you
Yes,
have?
it's
You-
gonna. Yes, it's absolutely an inevitability. Like, there's a reason why people lose their keys. People lose their like.
I don't
people
think
lose
it's
everything.
very normal to lose your car keys permanently. Like maybe you
not
misplaced them,
permanently,
but
but like people do buy new keys.
I might be retarded. I'm sorry. How many people, percentage-wise, have to buy new car keys? Is that a common thing?
I don't know, but it is a thing.
I've never done it.
I've never lost a key.
Listen, the point is that we do have an example of somebody losing their key, and it's Dan's friend, and Dan himself lost the backup.
I haven't lost my key. I haven't looked for it yet. In fact, I can
Okay,
probably...
so you haven't looked for it? All right, look for it. Please tell me if you can find it.
Well, wait. So what's your suggestion?
The point is, there is software out there. One of them is 1Password, where you can just set up a.
What happens if your computer dies?
Then you pull out your phone. Then you pull out your phone and log into 1Password.
Okay. What happens if your phone and your computer die?
Well, then you go to somebody else's computer and log into 1Password, or you email them and tell them you lost your thing.
Gotcha. So you're saying that you can just log in from one place, unknown person.
Wait. For login to 1Pass, is it called 1Pass or 1Password?
It's called 1Password.
1Password. All you need is a password.
He's wrong. He's retarded.
Nope.
You also need a security key.
Nope.
You're
Yes,
literally
you need a
retarded.
No, but the key, you only need the key once for the device. All right. Like literally, as long as you have it logged into my phone and my laptop and my computer. I have never, ever gotten to a situation where I've had no access.
Tell me you're not
any of them.
actually in charge of security for your company.
Not in charge of security, but I have at the start, before we got a security manager, I was kind of responsible for doing all of the. Or I guess
the security manager, he came in and he was like, "Okay, guys, someone's in charge now. Don't worry."
No, the security manager, that guy was the one. I'm the one who told him to use 1Password. And he was like, "Wow, that's actually a pretty good idea." And then we implemented it.
He told you that's a good idea and told you shut the fuck up.
C-O-O-K.
We were talking about YubiKeys. We were talking about YubiKeys at one point, and we agreed this is not a good idea in current reality.
I am convinced there's a bubble forming in the AI startup marketplace at this point in time. Unfortunately.
Oh, big.
Yes.
By all means, Dan. All right, you can bet against us. Buy out all the YubiKey stock. I don't know what company makes it, or I forgot what it was. You can.
So you're saying a preferential thing to having a physical device key thing would be to log into a friend's computer so that they have access to all of your shit? Doesn't that mean
you
that
can log out?
Well, you just said that the point of logging in is so that you don't have to two-factor authentication in again, right? Aren't you creating a whole second point of failure for arguably the most important two-factor, your two-factor authentication?
No, because you need to two-factor authenticate into 1Password.
You just said that you only have to do it one time. Wait. You just said you only do it one time, right?
Yeah, you do it one time.
Yeah. So I'm asking. Yeah. So if you do it on that device, if you're storing your thing on a whole other device that you don't have access to, aren't you?
Yeah, but that's why you would log out of that device if you're using it temporarily.
Yeah, I understand, but you wouldn't. But then if you log out of that device, you wouldn't have you wouldn't need to use your two-factor to get into it anymore, right?
I'm confused.
If that's a simple question, if you log out of the device, you don't need your what?
Yeah. I said it's not a simple question because you're saying you just presented the scenario where you need to log into your friend's PC because apparently you lost access to your computer, your phone, and your laptop or whatever, right?
Sure.
So if you're doing that, then in that case, you would use that to log into your thing once, then you would log out of your 1Password in your friend's computer.
If you logged back into your friend's computer, it would...
Wait. What would you use as your two-factor authentication to log into your friend's computer?
You would email them or something. I'm trying to remember.
What do you mean you would email them?
It's so stupid. I can tell you.
Keep going. Wait. You would email them or something. Who would you email for your two-factor authentication?
1Password.
Supported
people.
1Password.com.
Wait. This is the final thing. It's so easy. Wait. So you're telling me that you can email 1Password and they'll help you get in through your two-factor authentication?
Yes.
That's not real two-factor authentication. That's the most retarded thing I've ever heard in my time. But I just wanted to follow this thing down a little chain of. Okay, go ahead. You guys.
Radiant has shown you the most retarded. No, you're literally so dumb. I can't even believe it.
There's recovery codes. There's 5 different layers.
Recovery codes. But you either have to one physically store somewhere, or two, you would have to save this in a notepad somewhere on your computer.
Correct. But why are you in a situation where you've lost access to your computer, laptop, and your phone? And whatever other things like your system.
I don't know.
Admin,
You're saying you can lose your fucking keys permanently, your YubiKeys permanently, and never find them again. How is it so?
YubiKey's one thing. It's one device that you have to carry around with you.
You don't. Why?
So is the security keys or whatever that you have?
Yeah, where are you storing? Are you storing the security keys on your
friend's?
Different
device that has it.
So you have your two-factor authentication code just scattered across 50 different fucking devices? What, it's like
No,
a
you
fucking
don't
treasure
need-
hunt if somebody compromises any one of your devices to find your two-factor
One
authentication
device.
cracks?
You just need one device to log into your thing.
You are
That's it.
cooked,
It's
Radiant.
access to one account.
Bring in the Unidev guy, apparently.
Well, I mean, I can tell you,
Bring him
Radiant's
in again.
he's
Bring him in. I promise you, he's gonna repeat exactly what I'm saying.
Oh wait,
you guys
hold
are
on
just
then.
like
Don't bring. I don't need a second
booming
retard
out.
in
You guys
there.
are
I only
all
need
booming
one
out, and I know because none of
non-retard.
you guys use one password.
I use 1Pass.
I use.
I somehow I know 1Pass more than you. It's crazy.
Because you're asking about some super obscure situation. Where it's like, oh
No,
my god,
An
like,
obscure
what is-
situation where you
Right.
lose access to an account? Why are you even using
to
1Pass?
everything. To everything. You're saying I lose access to all my all my devices.
Everyone here is retarded.
Fuck you,
No, like,
retard. This is the real
absolutely.
retard.
Go.
By the way,
Unidad, do
European,
it.
by the way. By the way,
so,
European.
Right. Yeah. First of all, Dan.
Yeah?
Why you said you set up YubiKeys for other people?
That was retarded. Okay, we agree with that.
No, it wasn't.
Why?
True.
Why?
If you're having to set up a YubiKey for someone in anything other than like an enterprise environment, they should not. They can't be trusted with that.
True.
Why
That's
would
not
you
true.
ever do that?
Because
True.
I have a non-technical family member, okay, and I wanted to make sure that I would.
YubiKey.
Why would you do that with you? Yeah.
You let me know when.
Sorry,
I
can he respond or not?
Go on.
Sorry, he's booming out.
I'm not. Boom, bro.
Boom.
Just call him a retard, Radiant.
Why
No,
are you
I
on
don't- I
Radiant's
like that too
side?
much.
Go, you.
No, I meant
go.
Dan. I
Or Dan,
misspoke.
go. Let Dan respond.
Okay. All right. So I have a family member, and I don't want to ever be in a situation where I have to deal with them getting their accounts hacked, right? And having to try and recover it because it's like a whole lot of shit. Like, people are stupid, and it's very easy to trick, non-computer literate people. So I was like, listen, I'm gonna come over. And I'm gonna, and when I was visiting him, I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna completely set up all your shit so you cannot get hacked. Okay? You're gonna be good to go after this, right? It literally will be impossible for someone to go and take over your Gmail account, which is the main thing. All you have to do, okay, is when you log into a new account, you have to fucking put this in and tap this fucking button. That's it. Everything else can be the same for the most part. And I did that, and it worked fine for them for a while. Because the only issue is that they stayed logged in for so long. Eventually, they forgot. Oh, if I go to a brand new device, I need to have this other thing to log in for the first time. That's the fault of where it is. But I still think that a YubiKey is miles better than a software solution, and I gave a few reasons why. Like a physical device cannot be intercepted by a Trojan or a keylogger in the same way that, if I'm on your fucking computer with like a remote administration thing, that you could with a, even like a fake login page. Let me give you a perfect example why YubiKey is better. Let's say I say, hey, you need to go sign in, okay? And you're like, you need to sign into Gmail. So you go to gnail.com, gnail.com, and it looks identical to you. You don't even catch it, okay? And you're typing in your username and your password, okay? And then it asks you for the code, okay? It's like, oh, what's your 2FA code? Using your system, okay, I could relay that 2FA code and the password you gave me to myself and log into gmail.com, and boom, I could be logged in as a result of that. That's not possible to have happen with a YubiKey because a YubiKey is directly signed to the actual domain itself. So when I was on gnail.com and I pressed the button to log in, that key is being cryptographically signed only and specifically directly for gnail.com and will not work on gmail.com, meaning when you are, if this was a landing page designed to intercept my fucking login sessions, it would be useless to you. And that's the reason why YubiKeys are superior to 2FA codes in every way, if you can.
Yes. This is what, and that's what I mean.
Hey,
all right?
no. You don't get to say yes. You get to say, "Oh shit, I'm wrong. I'm a retard."
No, I agree.
I'm
I
not sure
agree.
any
That's what
You
nobody
agree
uses
that you're
2FA
wrong
codes.
and a retard?
Nobody,
Thank
no,
you.
I agree that nobody uses 2FA codes anymore. All right, people use what's called passwordless or passkeys. Somebody said, Unidev, go.
Radiant, why?
Yeah, what?
Like you'll say something semi-intelligent and then make the worst possible reasoning for it.
Go. All right, go. Please.
Like
correct
Dan,
me.
I don't think any
You have the
sensible
floor.
person is going to disagree that YubiKeys are like more secure, but the trade-off is you need the fucking physical key. And like,
Yeah, but that's also the
what
advantage
the
of
hell
it.
is this person? Yeah, but like, what the hell are these people doing?
Well, it's been almost a year.
They need this level of security
Well, hold on.
when they
I
clearly
gave an
can't be
example.
trusted to just keep that.
What,
mean,
what,
yeah,
what is
but
your
that's-
point?
that-
My
that-
point
there's
is
a
that I don't
million
want to
things.
deal with them having their accounts hacked, and I still haven't, mind you. Okay.
But now you've got to deal with fixing shit for them because.
Yeah, but that's
you
way
have a
easier than
keys.
having their accounts getting hacked.
Yeah, but like if
Can I
you-
get a
mean,
non-retarded person to pull in?
I
Is
think
there
what Uni's trying to say is that while this might be a really secure way to prevent an account from getting compromised, there's probably something that requires less tech sophisticated upkeep that would probably do the same thing.
This is not sophisticated.
I agree.
They just misplaced the thing. That's
They
it.
just have a key. I don't think this is a big
Yes,
deal.
that's so easy to
And you
do.
can, and hold on, you can also make backups of the key, which I did, by the way, also.
Sure,
right?
but I mean, like, the problem is that it's really hard for you to defend this idea because you're literally having to do the exact thing that you just said you were trying to avoid doing, which is helping them figure their shit out.
No, I was trying to avoid. No, it's way harder to recover when someone's been hacked. That's a week-long operation recovering accounts. Okay, this right here is just I gotta just find a backup key, and I will.
Yeah, but
find
is having them
like
use like Authy or some Google Authenticator, is that like outside of the realm of possibility for these people for some reason?
Well, you can get hacked. That I just gave you a very plausible reason of way to get. Let me.
Okay,
finish.
wait.
No,
wait.
no, I'm not waiting. He talked. He asked me a question. You dumb fucker.
You
no,
are making your
he didn't
solution
say,
sound dumb.
"Hey,
You're making your
Radiant.
solution sound
Hey,
dumb.
Radiant,
You're
you
making
dumb
your solution
fuck."
sound bad. No, I'm trying to help you. All right.
I don't
listen.
need your help because you're fucking wrong.
No, because you're saying it wrong. You're like giving the dumbest explanation.
A passkey is what you're trying to push right here.
No,
How's
I'm
that
not.
work?
No, I'm
How's
not.
that
No,
work
I'm
on your
not.
fucking
I'm
email then?
explaining. It does work. Gmail supports
Wow,
it.
so
I
Joe
use it
Biden,
on
thank you for the
Gmail.
3 tier 1
All right.
service, buddy.
With what?
else? With 1Password.
Understand with what? With your device. What happens if your fucking devices get cooked? You're just cooked.
I have multiple devices.
Okay, well, great. Then you can have multiple YubiKeys. I don't understand the fucking.
Why do I want to carry around multiple YubiKeys when I can just
You
carry
don't
on my
have to
phone?
carry them. I haven't had to use my YubiKey in like 6 months. You only have to do it when you have to fucking log in again.
Oh, cool. So you lost. I mean, that just makes it so easy to lose.
I think Radiant might be a fucking troll. I'm just gonna be honest.
Either a troll or fucking retarded, or I'm sorry, Calcifer, I failed you. You're just so dumb. You're just so fucking stupid.
Every time Radiant comes in here, he says the most retarded shit.
Listen.
Bro, I just want to know
Dan,
something, okay?
listen.
And I'll just say that you're right after this. I just
Listen,
want to
Dan,
know.
it's
Are you serious?
2025. All right. I am serious. I'm 100%
Okay, good.
serious about using
That's
1Password.
all I need to know. That's all I need to know. Okay? That's all I need to know. That you're serious. Because now
Yes.
I can judge my future interactions with you based on you absolutely being serious right now.
About 1Password being better than YubiKey? Yeah.
They're not meant to do the same thing.
I mean, but for Dan's purpose, yes.
Not
Like, look,
not yes.
I like 1Password personally. Like for I like the obvious thing that feels like it should just be the case is just use a normal auth app for 2FA, and for a password manager, I mean, you could use anything. 1Password's great for that. Like, just that's the sensible.
1Password lets you create passkeys. You can create passkeys.
Yeah,
in
but like
1Password.
nothing fucking supports passkeys properly.
And
it's
Gmail,
like
you get to do
YubiKey
it for
but worse
Gmail.
because it's tied to your device, but you
Just use
don't even
1Pass and
use it.
Authy or whatever authenticator you want to use.
Yeah, just do that.
Well, 1Password has an authenticator in it. Like you can hook up.
Yeah, well,
anything
I'm not
with
gonna
it.
use that.
Yeah, you can do that. I mean, I'm not convinced it's the best idea because it's not really 2FA then. It's just like your
1FA.
password manager is doing the 2FA for you, which is kind of not what it's supposed to do, but I guess it's convenient. I mean, the reality is like people are like don't get hacked that often. Like the reason people get hacked is
I don't know if
like,
I agree with that anymore.
But I mean, having dealt with family members who've like gone through this shit, the issue was that they're not using a password manager in the first place, and they have 1Password that's like 5 letters long that they use.
This
for
is
everything.
this is not correct. This is an old way of thinking about security. This is not what happens. What's very prevalent right now is people searching for things on Google, and there's sponsored ads that are the first result that they mistake as being the first result that they should click on. They click on it, and it's exactly what I've talked about, which is a
So a man in the middle attack.
And,
Yes.
and 2FA
Yes, which would be-
is designed specifically to stop that. And any
Wrong.
Exactly.
2FA
You
will
guys
stop
are
Hold on, stop,
No,
wait,
you're
stop.
wrong.
Okay. I am the only one that's allowed to troll Dan here, and all you guys are trolling him right now. Uni, you included, okay? The issue, Uni, how do you defeat, because it feels like two-factor authentication is defeated by the problem that Dan is mentioning. So I go to a website, www.amazon.com, and I have to log in, and I go to log in, and it's like, oh, well, we forgot your account, and I don't know it's a troll site. So I log in, I do my password, it's like, well, we need your two-factor authentication. I look up my Authy app, and then I type in my two-factor authentication, and this troll site is just passing the info along to Amazon, and now it has full access to my account. How is that not defeating a third-party app like what Dan is saying. And I do agree with Dan that like people aren't specifically getting hacked anymore. They're either just getting like an explosion of like random emails with links that look convincing, or they're clicking like sponsored links on sites and then they're going to things that look similar in that way.
Although I don't know enough about how exactly the protocol works for things like passkeys and YubiKeys to say for certain, but like in principle, I don't believe there's anything that would stop that from also being the case with a like YubiKey or something.
Okay, wait. So I might be retarded, but my understanding, I just Googled this, and this better be correct. Otherwise, fuck Dan for baiting me in all of this. The YubiKey is a physical thing that needs to be logged into your computer. That's certified, like it has to be plugged in, and then that thing does an encrypted. Like I don't even, from what I read, it sounds like you don't even know what the key is. It literally does like an encrypted thing with the site itself that you're trying to log into. So there's no way for a third party to accept it.
Passkeys will do the same thing as YubiKeys in that case.
Thank you. Yes, passkeys do the exact same thing, and that's
sure,
what
that's fine, and you can argue for a passkey, but that's just but that's technically that's still more than that's more than just using like Authy or the Google Authenticator or whatever, right?
It's one.
Yeah, although basically any password manager, including I think every main browser now, also has passkey support built in. So that's like
almost every major website I use uses passkeys.
Oh my god, is that what's happening when I do the thing where it's like Windows wants to use a passkey? Is it doing that for the site? Oh, that's so cute. Okay.
Like literally, I just click one button when I'm logging into Gmail or Microsoft or like pretty much everything I use for work.
Cool. But who asked?
There is also a thing with like if you are using a password manager, they fill by URL. So, and a lot of them will have stuff built in for security to warn you if you're on a sketchy site.
I understand that. The sketchy site thing is kind of true. Like that will save you, my guess is probably like 80% of the time maybe, but sometimes it doesn't. The issue with like relying on the autofill thing is like, because websites are so sometimes bullshit and they have like different like login portals or whatever, sometimes you have to double click a thing and like manually approve your password for other sites. So like I think I would get defeated by a site that's scamming like that, because like for American Airlines, like I might log in through AA.com, but it might be like AAinflight.com for the Wi-Fi, and they might have a different thing, or like Enterprise.com versus like Enterprise Rent. Like it's just like dumb shit like that. So I think that can be defeated just by user error.
Yeah, although to some degree, like
passkeys solve that
stuff.
To some degree, what? To some degree, what?
Like to some degree, there's always going to be some vector of attack that is just people being an idiot.
Well, that's not necessarily true.
It's just reducing like how. I mean, all these measures are just making it harder for you to be an idiot, basically.
Well, if you're using this, what is it, FIDO2 or whatever the fuck kind of authentication you're talking about here for this, that theoretically, unless somebody's like in your home logging onto your computer, I guess if you argue that that's an attack vector, nobody should be able to do anything with that, right? Like there's no way to defeat that form of security.
Yeah, no, but sorry, yeah. That's true, but that's also true of things like passkeys. There are other ways of doing that, and that's not the only attack vector thing. Like if there are many ways people can get hacked beyond just whoops. You know, this is one vector of attack, and I'm not convinced it's like that big of an issue for most people. Like it's one of the things of like YubiKeys for, especially for how like boomer it sounds like these people are that Dan was doing this for. The amount of time you'd expect to spend when they inevitably lose the YubiKeys seems like far more than dealing with the like 1 in 10,000 chance that
it's not 1 in 10,000
password manager. All right, 1 in 100 or something. Like it's the likelihood that they
and also the scopes of danger. The scopes of danger on the two things, because I will find this key. It's like I haven't looked for it. I'm just saying the scopes of danger of the two scenarios we're presenting here are vastly different. One of them is like I have to mail them something after I make a backup myself. That's it. The scope that you're talking about is I have to deal with someone else who's been in their email and taken all of their shit, and now it's like resetting a bunch of stuff and making sure that they're canceling stuff, putting credit card fucking getting canceled, all that stuff. It's just the
but now they have to carry around a key like for the rest of their lives.
You don't have to carry around the key.
Yes, you do. What if you want to log into stuff? Thing is very common.
How common are you logging into another account somewhere outside of your home?
Like, yeah,
my email all the time.
Give me two examples. No, give me 2 examples of that.
So when I go to work and then my boomer coworker needs help on their thing, I need to access something that I emailed myself. I'll log into my email on
into your email
you
on
log into
their
your
device?
Wait, you log into your personal email at work?
Not personal.
On their device?
No, not personal email. I'll log into
your
my work
work-
email.
Wait, why do you need to
Whatever
log?
the-
Wait,
you're
why do you need
retarded.
to? You don't have a work phone. Why do you need to log into? Wait. Hold on. This is a
What?
sitcom. You're telling me email. You have to log in to your email on another device to get the fucking file. What the fuck is the point of email at that point? You should call it e-box. Why not just email it to them?
That's a good. Well, that's a good idea. But sometimes people are booming out, and I don't want to ask them for their password. So I just log
Brother,
into my
you're
own thing.
booming out.
No, I mean you just never dealt with a 50-year-old coworker that doesn't understand how the internet works. But
Why would
This
you?
is,
Why
like,
would you
them
log into
so
your
insulting.
email on their computer? Why would you do that?
because I want to download a file that I emailed
This is-
myself.
This is. I refuse. No more. Okay. For too long, the younger generation has looked at us and been, oh, these guys are boomers. They don't know what's going on with the computer. No, I was fucking there when
You're
these
the one
problems-
using YubiKeys.
Yeah, yes.
Wait. Do you know the meme with the? It's not David Attenborough, but it's some guy looking at a monkey like smashing a hammer into a nail on a board. That's what I'm imagining when your tech lead
me
is like, hey,
watching
can you
Dan
send me
talk
the
about
file?
YubiKey.
And you're like, yeah, I can send you the file via email. Is that okay? And they're like, yeah.
Let me
and then
log
you
in.
sit down on their computer and you try to log into your email to find the file that you sent yourself on their computer.
Yes.
Bless your fucking tech company,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, God.
Wait. Does this mean that you have to log into your 1Pass account and everything on their computer and everything as well?
No, because I don't have one password. I don't have a passkey as my only authentication method. I also do two-factor codes.
Wait, then why?
So
then why
how
are
do
you
you
even
log into the
talking
email?
about this? No, because he doesn't even use the 1Password. He has other authentication code. He says like two-factor multiple choice.
But he still has to type his password in. No?
Yeah, he
Yes,
does.
yeah.
But then he just uses like
With
his
my-
fucking
with my
cell phone.
password
He uses
manager.
SMS or some bullshit. But he has all this other shit set up so he can show off to people and be like, oh look.
No, I have. Oh my god. You know what? Never mind. Listen, you guys.
where do you get your
can
password
stay
from?
In the year 1990. All right.
No. Where
I'm
do you
out
get your
here.
password from?
I don't
My
think they
phone.
had
What are you
YubiKeys
talking about?
in
So from your
1990.
phone.
From my phone. My one
So
password.
why do you need to
my
get it on
password
your
manager.
email on his computer?
Huh?
Why do you need to get into the email on the computer then?
Because he has to transfer the file, Mooten.
In order to download a file, yes. If I email
Jesus
myself a
Christ.
file.
Why not just email the file to them? Can you answer that question for me?
I just said because I don't want to ask them for their password.
Why do you have to? Wait, what? Are they not logged into their own email?
No. A lot of people don't have save login like session or whatever.
So wait. Is your email just like the office slut? You just have like 20 different people logged into the same
No,
fucking
I
email
log
account because they don't know how
I
to log into their
log
own?
out. No, I literally log out.
Do you know what a USB drive is, my friend?
Yes, I understand. Nobody carries USB drives anymore. Okay, we live in.
I
the future.
can't. I
We
can't.
use
bro.
cloud
I
storage.
can't.
What is this like? Oh, what? YubiKey? I'm sorry, that's in the past. We're living in 3025 now. He says as he
It is the
logs into his
past,
email
alright?
address on every
I'm
single
a
computer.
digital man. I don't even carry cash anymore. Does anybody carry cash? No, anybody in here?
It's like the woke
Yes,
broke
no?
shit. Woke.
You should always have, like, $200 on you.
Using a USB drive to transfer a file broke. Logging into their fucking email on your account. It's like
Rating over
Jesus
here is
Christ,
like, yeah,
bro.
I don't carry cash anymore. I just have every
have
single
literally-
friend. Every single friend with an iPhone has my own credit card added to their wallet in case I need to buy anything at any place in the world
No,
with somebody else's
actually-
phone.
You know, my wallet, I specifically bought only a card holder because I wanted to stop carrying cash. So anytime anybody asks me for cash, I'll be like, no, I don't carry cash.
Who is asking you for cash?
Homeless people, random friends who want to buy something.
You know,
You can't just
lie to
say,
the homeless
you
people.
can't just say, I don't have cash.
Or speak Russian. They love that.
No, I mean, well, because
Would
then
you
if I pull out
take
my
out-
wallet like 10 minutes after, then they'll be like, oh, you're lying.
Are they following you? Are you getting stalked by homeless people?
If it's a friend, or if it's a homeless guy next to the gas station, yeah,
Okay,
they're gonna see
Why do you
flash
give
lights.
them-
Wait. Describe a situation where you're even using cash, such that somebody asks you for cash, and then later on they see you using cash somewhere. Where is this happening?
Okay, at the gas station, when you want to put gas in your car, right? There's going to be a homeless guy there, usually always asking you, hey,
You
can I
use
get $5?
cash at a gas station?
Why?
When I used to carry cash, yes. I don't know why.
Why?
Like,
How long ago?
I don't know before, like but this back then.
I feel like I would
Wait,
be
wait,
like
wait.
a fucking
How
caveman
old
walking
are
in there
you?
handing the guy, can I get 20
I'm
on pump 5?
27.
27?
what?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is this 1990? What the fuck?
Jesus. I don't know when the last
What?
time I used cash at a
Dude, I
gas
feel like
station was.
I don't I bet if you went
Wait,
into
are
a
you-
gas station and you're like, "Can I get 20 on pump 5?" They'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking
The
about?"
guy's like,
What is
yeah,
that?
go outside and swipe your card for
Yeah,
it.
go fucking do it, retard.
I mean,
yeah.
wait, seriously, you guys have? I mean, I think last time I used cash was like 5 years ago at the gas station. Like, I mean, I don't know when somebody gives you money for gas, right? Like,
What are
do
you
you
Yeah,
guys
it's
do?
called
Cash
Venmo
App?
or PayPal or any of the
yeah,
million.
that wasn't a thing. That wasn't a
5
thing
years
5 years
ago?
ago.
There was no way to transfer
cooked.
cash digitally 5
No,
years
but
ago.
nobody used
we
it.
needed.
Nobody had.
No, okay.
Listen, not
He's
everybody
just living in a
used
different
Venmo and
reality.
Cash App back then. At least not down here in Louisiana. All right, like over here, everybody still carries cash. It's annoying, but you know, I've been able.
How
to
does it make you feel? I want to know something. It's possible you're trolling. I'll give you that.
He's not.
But I want you to know that if you were not trolling, everyone thinks you're so fucking stupid that the only explanation possible is that you're a troll. It's not possible that you got this wrong. You're just so fucking stupid.
Whoa.
That
listen,
it got this point. Like that,
listen,
they're like, it's not even possible to be
Listen.
that stupid. He has to be trolling. They don't make people
I'm
this
not
dumb.
the one. I'm not the one spending my morning or afternoon actually trying to figure out how to fix my friend's YubiKey that I set up for them, and having to like dig through like my 10 miles deep like pile of, I don't know, like stuff in your drawer
True.
to figure
You're
out.
the guy whose boss says like, "Hey, I emailed you a file. Can you grab it?" And then you open your email and you're like,
Let me
"Fuck,
log in."
hold on." And then you log in. You've got like 727 emails saying, "Warning, your email's been logged in from another IP. Warning, 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 warning." You're like,
Nope,
"God, I gotta find
nope,
it. Hold on."
Nope, because you don't know. Nope. Actually, what I do, well,
I turn
mean,
all the
that's just one
warnings off.
situation. Exactly.
Exactly.
Actually, yeah.
you
There's really
probably
no
do,
point in
yes.
having it if I have my
You-
two-factor on.
Oh, of course. Why would you? Yeah, fuck it. You got the
I mean-
two-factor on. You're invulnerable.
I mean, what's
Absolutely.
gonna happen? Somebody steal my phone and log into my email? Like,
I mean,
how's
is a
that ever gonna
possibility.
happen?
All right, Radiant. Thank you.
I want you to reflect on what you've done. Radiate, if you will.
Jesus Christ, dude.
That guy-
minor tidbit about Radiant. I've been informed that apparently he's in a supposedly senior position within his whatever AI company on like 80K as an American dev.
On 80K,
So,
what does that
I'm-
mean?
He's making
Salary?
80.
So yeah, I'm not quite sure how senior that is.
Uh-oh.
But
Did he just join again?
Yeah, he came back.
Ooh, here we go.
So I gotta defend myself. All right.
Uh-oh.
Well, actually, I can't really say much. I don't want to say too much because then I'll just be doxing myself. But there's context. All right. That's all I can say.
Oh wait.
But yes,
Can
I am a
wait,
senior
Can I
dev.
get? I
I
want to
am
make
a
a
senior
vague. I want to
engineer.
make a vague guess and tell me if I'm right. Okay. Ready?
Yeah. I'm ready.
Does the owner have the same last name that you do?
Nope. Definitely not.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Radiant.
I love you, Radiant.
No problem. Wait. I mean, if you.
Good.
Why?
right. Thank you.
You're such a fucking hater, bro.
I'm drinking Haterade. How's your blood pressure, Dan?
Not good. I got the YubiKey, by the way. Yeah, I don't get a sound effect for that. Fuck you guys.
No, you don't.
After all that, I should have just said I had it at the fucking start and lied, but I found
Yeah,
it.
you would have prevented all this fucking bullshit, dude.
And now here we are.
And now here we are, 30 minutes in. How do you run your audio cables, Steven? What program?
Very carefully.
I just use the one that comes with my mixer. Total Mix.
Jesus Christ! All right.
Why?
I'm not downloading Hardware Banana, or whatever it's called.
What audio interface do
Because
you
I want to. It's a.
Is it the Scarlet thing?
No, it's a Motu MK Ultra, MK Ultra 5 or whatever.
Does it not have any built-in software that allows it to do cute shit? Or
It must. Actually, let me look at it. It has to. Alrighty. I don't think Motu has software. It does. You fool.
Ooh.
But the question is, how would I move it over?
Wow. So what's Uni What are you up to, buddy?
He's already gone. He left.
Fuck.
What are you up to? When are you go? You're going to Yale tomorrow?
Tomorrow night.
I got my food delivered.
Wow.
And how long are you gonna be gone?
Like a day or two.
No.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Why do they keep joining and screaming?
I don't know.
I'm gonna just start calling him a pedophile if they keep doing that.
Uh-oh.
I don't give a shit. Stop doing that.
What did I miss?
Your best friend.
Every time you fucking come in here, you get called a pedophile.
Who was it?
Food shops. They came in and just fucking screamed.
Bro.
True.
Yeah.
All right, Corn Pop. Back to bed. Back to bed you go, man.
Just so fucking stupid. Don't put me to bed. I'm fine. I'm not tired yet.
Where am I?
Oh. You think that what can we do? A little bit of a switching of topic here. What do we got?
All right, Corn Pop. Back to bed you go.
Listen, my wife came in here with a fucking cat, okay? All right? Good. Don't be putting me to bed. I'll put myself to bed when I'm ready.
I'm getting back up. I'm getting out of the bed.
I'll put myself to bed when I'm ready. Thank you very much.
What is this reference to put yourself to bed?
I don't fucking know. It's Moot shit says. Shit Moot says.
Is that shit that you say, Mootin?
I tell him I'm putting him to bed, yeah. And then he says he wants to put himself to bed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good one, Mootin.
Good one. Excellent one.
Fuck you.
Got any other good ones for us?
Oh, I have a good one. We spent an hour commentating a live police chase that wasn't live.
Oh fuck, that pissed me off.
That
Live
should
police
be fucking
chase that wasn't live?
It was a pre-recorded police chase that was like disguised as being live, and me and Moot commentated it, and then it wasn't live. It was
the fucking channel was called Live Police Chases, and they were showing us a police chase from early in the morning. Yo, big guy, just heads up. Yale area person here. Out of nowhere, we got a warning about 1 to 6 inches of snow tomorrow, so you might experience delays.
But hey, so maybe my whole shit will get canceled then.
Why would that happen?
Because it's fucking snow. So the plane can't fucking fly, dipshit.
Really?
Really?
You don't think planes can fly?
Not in snow. Why do you think Santa has to use a fucking sleigh?
Shit. That's You're a genius, dude.
Is your thing you're doing tomorrow? Or is it today? Don't make me corn
Back
pop.
to bed you go. Back to bed you go, corn pop.
Can I not fucking ask what's happening?
Back to bed you go,
Hey, hold
man.
on. Xena's getting arrested. Click that link by paperwork.
Oh,
wait.
click that.
Let me just wait. Hold on. Let me make sure before you click it.
Well, I clicked it, so thanks. Now I'm watching it. Xena 4.
It's good. It's good. It's good. I think.
She getting arrested right now? Oh.
Get off me.
Oh.
Get off me. Get off me.
I'll fight you too.
Crazy ass bitch.
Bitch? Whoa. Who's attacking our Xena queen? What? Who is this? Who's recording? Who is attacking her?
I mean, it's
It's
on
gotta be
video.
Darius.
Could you hear that? Did that work?
Why is she getting arrested again? Bro, how many times can these people get arrested?
We need to be harder on crime.
Wait, are Shuvi and her actually dating?
I don't understand this fucking thing, dude.
What thing?
What thing? What?
the MK Ultra 5. I'm trying to get the fucking Stream Deck, but I don't see a place where how to
It was
move
literally a fucking CIA op to kill people.
Good.
Was that actually real? I mean,
MK Ultra?
like, did they successfully brainwash anyone
No.
to like do anything? No?
Well, I shouldn't say that. Maybe they did learn some torture things or whatever bullshit. But like they had obviously ideas of like using LSD and shit to brainwash or mind control people, but I don't think any of that ever worked.
I mean, there was obviously no Jason Bourne shit, but I was just curious if like you could make someone do something they didn't want to do.
Do you want to do your call-ins?
Sure, we got like 25
drag
minutes. Drag him. Drag him.
Wait, what do you mean you got 25?
I
For
gotta
what?
do a fucking debate I'm moderating. It's in my fucking stream title, you piece of shit.
Yeah, I don't have that open. Ray. Yo, Ray J.
Yo, Ray.
Dan, you cannot say that, dude.
Why?
All right, Ray, you're in. What?
Got him. God, you just fucking crushed.
What do you want to talk about, Ray? Your mic's not working.
Wow, guys.
Yeah, you're cooked. All right, bye. Deften.
You got it.
What do you want to talk about?
We have to permanently ban Radiant from the community forever. That's my
Okay,
take.
all right, I'll hear this.
Okay, why?
Well, first of all, he has no idea what he's talking about ever, and he thinks he does.
Okay.
That is the worst of a lot of people, right? Not only being wrong, but being confidently wrong.
And he probably has some idea that he's wrong, considering the fact that he always hesitates and laughs before he says anything at all. So he probably has like an inkling of idea, but he still thinks he's right, and he wants to like suck up all the clout from the VC and get all the attention when he has like nothing important to add ever.
Wow.
I really don't like that guy.
Holy shit. How do we feel about this take? Radiant is the new Rage Pope.
Rage Pope gone?
I think so.
God. All right, I agree with you, Defton, but I can't do anything about it, so.
Thank you.
If there's ever a mod election, I'll be rooting for you.
Hey, so long as you keep accepting those $50 VC kicks, I think we'll be all right.
Whoa. All right, tier 1 waiting room, good boy. Hello, good boy. What do you want to talk about?
These people are geniuses. They join and then they mute their microphone.
What do you want to
Like,
talk about?
I was unmuted. Hold up. Let me mute myself.
Oh, excuse. Sorry, I wasn't familiar. But yeah. How do you feel about constitutional reform in the near or slightly medium-term future?
Somebody vax this guy.
We feel good. Thanks for asking.
I don't know. Constitutional reform? What does that mean?
Like constitutional amendments or...
I feel great about that.
Convention.
Yeah, let's do them all.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, he feels great about it.
So I have a proposal.
Whoa.
You get one.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, just one question?
You didn't know that. You didn't make those rules clear coming in.
Okay, what's the proposal? I'll hear it, and then I'll decide.
And it has to end with a vowel.
Oh, that'll be tricky. But,
Why
well,
sometimes there's a vowel?
As long as it ends with a vowel, don't fuck it up.
Yeah. I have a whole, like, package of reforms, but I'll stick to one that's, like, sort of a headliner. It's for the Supreme Court, to restructure the Supreme Court. So the summary is that it would be a constitutional reform to divide the Supreme Court, expand it and then divide it into a division of an opinions and an orders. And they can sit together en banc in a unified form for original jurisdiction and you know, very important cases, right? But the orders division is like the shadow docket division, and then the opinions division is the traditional appellate division. There's a lot of details behind it, but that's the summary.
Oh,
didn't end with a Y. Excellent.
Wait, summary? Summary doesn't end in a Y?
No, Y is not.
Summary ends in a Y.
It's not a vowel.
Sometimes it
is.
Why would it not be a vowel? And it literally is functioning as a vowel.
Ooh, not this time.
How not? Listen how it's pronounced. Summary.
It's not a vowel. You know what? We can go to a poll.
Summaru. How about that?
What? That's not a word.
Give us your Never mind. Steve won't let me.
Won't let you what? Who else just joined?
I was gonna ask him to give me his best accent. Short Fat Otaku joined.
Oh. We call him Dev here. Okay, yeah, I think that's a great idea. We should have more Supreme Court stuff. Okay, make a post on the Reddit,
Thank you, good
on the
boy.
subreddit, okay?
To the Reddit you go.
Good job.
Hello.
Hi, what's up, loser? Sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
Jeez. So yeah, you said that you read over that.
Oh, yeah,
this
real
Cheney
quick. I'm
thing?
sorry, because I saw this. I don't know if this will become a thing in the future, but since you still argue with these guys. Okay, there's some bullshit about how another new huge explosive leak detail is that Liz Cheney was speaking directly to Cassidy Hutchinson without her fucking lawyer on the phone or whatever bullshit. Now, unless somebody presents you a rule that is different than my understanding of it, you cannot communicate directly. If you're the representation for a party in a case, like a lawyer, you can't talk directly to the opposing counsel's client. But there's nothing that prevents two parties from talking to each other. Like if I wanted to send an email to fucking Pixie or whatever, like I can do that. That's fine. But like her lawyer can't email me and my lawyer can't email her. But like we can communicate with each other still. So unless like Liz, I don't know for Congress if there's like a special set of rules or something, but I'm not aware of like any unethical rule that would forbade Liz Cheney and Cassidy from communicating directly with each other. Like I don't know if there's any rule or lawyer ethics or whatever about that. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, from a layman perspective, it kind of seems a little bit sus, but I also don't know anything that would actually bar it.
Okay.
But I mean, every time I talk to these guys, they say, well, this is witness tampering, and so we should toss out the entire thing, which is just fucking retarded.
How is it witness tampering?
I don't fucking know.
Well, ask them. Make them justify that.
But it's one of those things where if you actually listen to the way that the right wing talks about J6, or frankly anything that Trump does now, because right now it's the auto pen, that's the big thing right now.
True.
Is there's like a tapestry of lies, and each one has to be untangled, and they all take like an hour each to untangle them, but it's like a 5-second lie they can make.
Yeah.
And there always ends up being like at least one drop of truth in it, right?
Sure.
And it's like, well,
like they thought it was
that's how they
constitutional that they
convince
could break the ECA, or well, technically Hawaii had their own slate of electorate. Yeah, it's always like some bullshit. Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, so I guess that's is that all you took away from the press release?
That's all I saw, unless there was more evidence in there of some kind of wrongdoing. I didn't see anything that, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just those texts, and that's why they want to lock up Liz Cheney now, basically, is for doing that.
Based. Okay.
All right.
I love everybody.
See ya.
Bye.
All right, I'm gonna go too. Have a good moderating debate or whatever.
Okay. Be careful.
All right. Bye.
Fuck. God damn it. We have 19 minutes, guys. What are we gonna do? Finish the Tim Miller thing? Connections. Oh shit, true. Play story level. No, I have to learn Ultima the next fight. Listen, I just want to max out all my job classes. Just let me do that and then I'll be good, okay? Then I can finish this game, get all the achievements, and be done. Whoa! A sun slop. Hold on. This is way more important than anything else we could be doing right now.
Is deploying. So I works on a shitload of people. His goal is to sound sarcastic and jokey, but also like he's sincere, but just tricking the normies with the sarcasm vibes. He's not alone in feeling this way about Nick. And it's an intentional strategy that Nick is utilizing to obfuscate to people what he truly believes. His communication strategy is why he's so successful. Yeah, it's also ironic because this communication strategy that he is deploying is literally what liberals think I'm doing. The context nuke in and of itself was literally that. Presenting me as a Nick Fuentes style figure, but on the left, right? And it did work on a lot of people because it presented a shit ton of clips out of context where me saying like liberals are so easy to dupe by Republicans and they get duped by Republicans all the time. Liberals get duped by right-wingers all the time. I hate that. Was shortened to liberals are so easy to dupe. I'm actually lying to liberals about my position when I'm not.
Well, so now he's finally adding how it's taken out of context, but he's just lying about the context. He's literally has said, we have you on shows, literally long form content, talking about how you dupe liberals. This is, I don't know why I'm even giving a serious response. When people say that, like, oh, it's all irony, it's all sarcasm, you fucking retards did a lot with Sam Hyde. It's the most low level, like, anti-response ever. Just, if you're gonna respond to a guy or you're gonna disagree with things that he says, then do that. But this whole, like, rejection of anything they say as being serious, like, oh, it's all just satire, it's fucking retarded. Oh, everything Nick Fuentes says is just a satire, it's all masked in satire. Like, no, it's not. Nobody that watches his shit is, like, fucking getting, like, hoodwinked or like, oh, is he being serious? They know it's serious. Like, just because you tell a joke about something doesn't mean that it's, like, the most mysterious, subversive fucking message in the universe. It's so cringe.
I'm pretty open about my position on virtually every single point, with like maybe the exception being what he says about Israel, even though I spend a good deal of time explaining to people why his opinions on Israel are still ultimately different than mine, because it comes from an anti-Semitic position, right? It's never just like, I don't like Nick Fuentes' vibes. Or even with someone like Asmongold. Even with someone like Ethan Klein, I spend a good deal of time explaining to you exactly what my disagreements are with the type of content that these guys are consuming and the type of content that these guys are putting out there. But for some strange reason, every single one of my naysayers will just lean into clips out of context that are that show me in the exact opposite worldview that I currently maintain, that I've been advocating for a decade plus. Okay? This is a problem. And then their fans or people that actually encounter their content in the wild or see some of these clips turn around and go, you know what? Those clips were valid. Those clips are actually valid. I won't describe to you what my anger and resentment stems from. I won't describe to you what my anger stems from, but I will tell you that you're bad and you're wrong. This has gotten a lot worse because of the Elon Musk Twitter takeover. It's become serialized. It's very profitable. But yes, it has become insufferable.
He's so scared of fighting with Asmongold on Twitch. It's so pathetic. What do you want? What are you in here for?
What? I can just hang out in here?
Oh, well, are you contributing anything?
I don't know. Are you contributing anything by joining my streams?
When I do, yeah.
Just kidding. I'm here to bathe in your parasocial aura. Oh, I got my fix! Oh!
Okay. Uh-oh.
They were violent like multiple times as well, and now they're stealing.
What?
Things on stream, and Twitch just doesn't ban them. Well, I'll tell you the reason why. It's because she's a woman and she's a minority. That's the reason.
Hello?
She's getting
What? Hi.
Oh, it's just saying hi. Sorry, is this a bad time?
Yeah, I have to leave in like 5 minutes, so tomorrow.
Okay, sorry. Bye-bye.
Bye. Fuck that guy. Got him.
preferential treatment. There is no other explanation, no other justification for why a person like this doesn't get instantly banned. That's what happens. She has a protected identity, so she doesn't have to follow the rules. This is the way the website works now.
Wow.
And so it's really, Asians are still minorities when it's convenient, yes. And you've got the moderators are gooners. Well, if they were, they'd have banned her. right? And let's be real, right? This is the kind of stuff that Twitch allows on their platform. This is the reason why.
Linus thoughts on Elon Musk in Linus Tech Tips recent video.
There was a recent thing
Why is it so
from a major
fucking
tech
quiet?
company where developers were asked to say how many lines of code they wrote, and if it wasn't enough, they were terminated. And there was someone here that was extremely upset about that approach to measuring productivity because
Oh yeah,
it
no, you
means
shouldn't even
nothing.
be upset. At that point, that's just incompetence. Anybody who thinks that's a valid metric is too stupid to work at a tech company.
You do know who you just said that about, right?
No.
Oh, he was a prominent figure in the improved efficiency of the U.S. government recently.
Oh, apparently I was spot on.
Is this?
Is it edgy in Normie World, in Normiesville, to make fun of Elon Musk? Is that considered edgy? I wanted to bring up the debate yesterday. Is this just the new norm with these MAGA guys where it's just constant bringing this hostility? Like, couldn't you deliver that anger and frustration in a manner that isn't like slinging factually correct insults, not woke scolding, but it's the different realities we are operating in when it comes to left versus right just mean that's the only way to approach it? Are you fucking retarded? They weren't engaging on a single fucking point ever. They were asked point blank questions over and over and over and over and over again and were literally impossible to engage with a single fucking thing. What are you talking about? Hello.
Hello. Hey, just wanted to say, everybody just now realizing that Radiant is retarded. You're late, okay? I've known since the start. Y'all just didn't know the truth.
Damn.
All right. Bye.
Would your talk with Ricada be more or less the same or more patience? I kind of like Ricada. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I mean, I could try to be more patient, but it's going to be the exact same thing. It's going to be like just outer perimeter law stuff. Like the president is the head of the executive branch and the attorney general is his employee is like technically true, but that it's just a violation of norms. And it's not anything you should want. That's the problem too, is you can't get any of these guys to be honest about like, do you really want the president of the United States to issue direct orders to the attorney general for who to prosecute? Is that really what you want to live in a country like, well, it's not about what we want, it's about what's legal and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, well, nobody else does this. Why do you think no other president does stuff like this? Well, actually, they did this. And it's like, well, but that's not even remotely the same, is it? Well, maybe not, but like, you know, it's like you can do it. And it's just, it's like, and then you can ask them. The problem is you can't even shit test them really. Like, okay, well, what about, would you be okay if a Democrat did this? Like, oh, I guess. Like, no, you wouldn't, bro. No, you wouldn't. Jesus fucking Christ. Not safe for work. Isn't this not safe for life? Is this guy about to get blown the fuck up? Well, the fact that I'm looking at a video of him from overhead makes me feel like he's about to get blown up. I'm too lazy to sit and watch. Okay. 1 second, be back. We're about to moderate an awesome debate. Oh boy! Oh, Lauren De Laguna story. What? 1 minute.
I'm listening to this podcast called Elizabeth about this woman who lied and scammed a bunch of money from a bunch of people. And part of the podcast talks about how when people were trying to call her out for her scams, she had this big cult following online. And so even though she was the liar, a bunch of people would like attack people who were calling her out for her lies. That only lasts for so long. Eventually the truth gets exposed and Elizabeth is getting exposed. And I feel the exact same way about my situation. I've been silent for, well, not completely silent, but I've been mostly silent on everything for over a year involving my particular issue, and everything's coming to light. So if you want to see all of the drama, if you want to check out my new true crime series that's coming out in January, or if you want to check out
New true crime series.
me and some other comedians talking about the Kim K TV show about, and like a lawyer and comedians react, definitely check it out. Can't wait. I'm listening to this podcast called Elizabeth.
Okay. Seems like almost every right-wing / conservative person nowadays tries to figure out the point or the gotcha of questions / hypotheticals you pose instead of answering the basic question. How do we deal with this when talking to these retards? You just have to be mean and call them out. They know what they're doing. It's like very annoying, right? Like, I don't want to wear jackets because I don't think we should ever wear jackets. And I was like, okay, well, like, do you think that cars should ever have seatbelts? And they're like, I just think that like fluffy coats are the way. And it's like, what do you do? Like, what can you not answer any question or hypothetical? I don't know if there was you could probably go through that debate yesterday. I don't know if they could answer a single fucking question ever. Like, it was always a pivot. It was always a what about is. It was always some other thing. It was always just not responsive to what was. It was always some other thing. It was so cringe. Is the patriarchy necessary and good for society? Oh boy. Oh boy. This is going to be an oh boysy. Test. Okay.